I'm wearing the coat bun. Hello.
You're wearing a coat. Hello, is anybody there?
Oh, it's just come through now.
It just comes through, Jess.
Can't find any adverts on the thing.
I've got adverts on there, is there? Hello, how is everybody? Sorry, I'm a bit slow starting. Hi, Glitter Angel 82, how are you? No, towards you, is that? Jessie's got something on her screen, I can read it. It's all right.
Give you fun.
Thank you. How's everybody doing? I'm just getting set up. Hi, Marilyn. Oh, Glitter Angel, why are you sad? Is it because it's Sunday and you've got to put up with me? Mind you, it's that type of year as well, isn't it? Hi, Robert. Oh, thank you. I see you on Gen, so I sort of talk to you on through Gen. Welcome and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
Sorry.
Oh, she doesn't have to, Gran. There will be noise in the background. Hubby's making pancakes for Lucy Jew. Millie's just had hers. Jess just had a shower. Say hi, Jess.
Hi.
Mr. W, say hi in the background.
Hello.
He's making the pancakes for him. Oh, your neighbours moving. Oh, they're good neighbours as well. It's horrible when you lose good neighbours. We're lucky we've got good neighbours on the one side, aren't we?
Yeah, on the one side.
Well, the others are all right. They keep themselves to themselves, so to be fair. But
yeah, we've got really good neighbours.
hi, Hayley. Say hi to John. Hi, John. Hi, kids. Rachel Ray says hi, Jess.
Hi.
Hi, Rachel. How are you? Didn't think we'd hear off you. I thought you'd still be on your romantic weekend away. Have you had a nice time? Are you back home or are you travelling or you still away? Nosy, aren't I? I've just had a nice hot shower before I come on. Oh, well done. I've had my shower. I'm in my Jimmy Jams, in me tart and Jimmy Jams. Jessie's just had one. Grant's had a bath. Millie's had, has Millie had one? Is Millie? Jess, Millie hasn't had a shower yet, has she? Don't think so. I think she's going to go for one. Hi, Annie. No worries, lovely. I just presumed you weren't feeling up to it, sweetheart. Didn't even know Doctor Who was back on the telly, Hayley. I haven't watched any of it. I haven't watched any of the ones since the woman took over, I've got to admit. I should do. Hi, Bianca. You okay? Just got home, Rachel says, and dinner. I'm going to catch up on stitching with you tonight. Oh, what are you stitching, Rachel? Which one? Which one are you going to go for, though? The little one, the big one, on your frame? I'm going to sit in the chair in front of the fire, feet up, and cross stitch.
Thank you.
I'm still working on owl. I have completed one layer on my owl. And my baby owl. Hi, Maxine. Well done on your first video. Robert, I'm working on the dog's diamond painting, almost done. Oh, what, is that the one with all the different dogs on it? Or is it one with a Pacific dog on it, Robert? I've seen a few. I've got one with a poodle, because I've got a cavapoo, which I might do next. But I'm a bit iffy, because Annie's been doing them, and she said one's been all right, hasn't it, Annie? And one's been a bit dodgy. So I'm a bit... Oh, Maxine, thank you. Rachel says peppermint purple, a black work 52-week Sal one. Looking forward to catching up on videos tomorrow. Oh, that'll be nice, Rachel. Hi, Therese. You all right, sweetie? Loving the coffee. Tell me, Gran.
Delicious.
It is delicious coffee. Probably drunk too much of it, but hey ho. We can blame you. Oh, Bianca, you're bound to be, Baba. You got a lot going on. When you're a mum, and a mum with kids with special needs, it is tiring, sweetie. It's for a gift for friends. Oh, nice, Robert. It's nice when you do it for friends, isn't it? It gives it special meaning then. Jessie said to me yesterday, didn't you? She said, Mum, what are you going to do with all these diamond paintings you got, didn't you, that you've finished, that are in the file? I said, I don't know. I just like doing them. I said, if anybody wants them, they can have them, but I've given one away. I've given Grampy one, Sam one. That's all I think I've given away. And I'll give Nanny Jones some to do, didn't I?
No, I'm going to
Oh, and I give Auntie Jacqueline one. That's right, the big cat one. I gave it to Auntie Jacqueline, didn't I? That's right. I forgot. How could I forget that one? That's massive. Framed the second one today. Have you, Annie? Oh, I bet it looks nice framed. I need to dig mine out. Doing coffee. It's very nice, Therese. They're very nice. Very, very nice. Teddy. Tell Teddy you did good choice. Good choice. It was a very good choice. I know, 7 a.m. That's early, isn't it, to catch the bus? I think it's the one with a pink top on. Annie, I think it is. The poodle. I have to look back. It's the real girly one. I'm sure it's got a pink t-shirt or something on. But just so cute. Yes, it did. It was for my friend's mum. She has pants. Oh, bless you, Robert. That's really nice. It's a nice thing to do for somebody. Hi, Crafter Crashly. Oh, what did everybody think then of my craft bag then? Of my project bag? Anybody going to have a go at it? Or do you think, oh my God, that's pants? Who in their right mind would make a project bag out of a pillowcase? I love it. I got it hanging up by the side. Millie bloody whipped hers as soon as I'd finished hers. I finished it just before she came home from school. And I've got both on the table. And I said, do you want one? She said, yes, please. Which can I have? I said, whichever, because they're pretty much the same. One was slightly bigger than the other one. I think the one I made, the second one I meant, was slightly smaller. Well, she was gone. Gone, put her stuff in, and away she went. It was like, So, yes, I'm going to try and make one now out of that cushion covers, because it'll be a smaller one. So I'm not sure quite how I'm going to do it. I think I might try the same sort of process, but with the two cushion covers. You'll either go one way or the other. But yeah, I tell you, it's so soft. Oh gosh, it's so soft to touch, and it's so easy to carry around as well. You got to do one, Crashly. You got to. It's so easy, and if I can do it with a needle and cotton, anybody can do it. And I mean that. I just wanted to show people that even if you haven't got much money and you want stuff, and you've got bits and pieces in the house, you can make them. Oh, thanks, Marilyn. Okay, Annie. Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing that. See what they're like. Oh, I forgot to save the legend to kick down the spare drills, and I hate to throw them away. I know. I put them in a little jar. I do. I have the one little jar that you gave me. Oh, this is Rosie Posey's Crafts made me this. Do you remember making this for me, Annie? Quite a few years ago now. So I put my Jessie put the spares, because you can tell where I put them. That's where Jessie started, nice layers. That's where I put them, and that's where Jessie's put them, nice layers. You can tell which is my layers. That's where I put them in there, and that's the way you put them in. You know, where they're nice and level, so you can see. Yeah, me, messy, Jessie, tidy. But yeah, that's where I put all my spare gels, in little jars. It was Annie's a few years ago when I had that, but I love it. Help get me oldest, his tablets getting to the bus, put me down 6 days in my mind. Oh, Bianca, that's good that you got parents that help. Hi, Julie, how are you? Do I need these ones again? No, I'm putting them ones away. Yeah, it was a long time ago Annie made me them. But yeah, I put all my spare drills and I got them a big jar on the go, which is right up on the top, which I'm not getting down there because I'll probably fall ass over the tip. But yeah, but I thought they would look nice on a shelf like in a bathroom. Wouldn't they, Jess? All the ones with all the different diamonds in. So all the trash ones or all the diamond drills that haven't got any DMC codes on them, I will put them in them jars. And then I thought, well, I'll put them either in my downstairs toilet because it's got a little shelf, would look nice with the sun shining through them, or upstairs in the bathroom maybe, or even on a shelf in the bedroom. You never know. Or I might even put them in my craft shed on my window ledge. But I thought it's better than chucking them in the bin, isn't it? What isn't working, babes? Is it switching between?
I'll turn my Bluetooth off.
No, but I know. But is it not? It's getting a bit confused because. Do you know where mine are? You use mine. You colouring? What are you colouring, Julie? And what are you using to colour with? Go and cook dinner then. Because you need to eat. You do need to eat. We went, we got chips from the chippy, put them in the oven to crisp up, and then I put some pieces of fish and fish fingers in the oven, and we had that because we'd been off to get some school uniforms today, so I haven't done any shopping. So we had to do a quick and easy tea of what was in the house, which wasn't a lot. Oh, we had some eggs as well, weren't there? I did eggs, if anybody wanted an egg. I bought a microwave, a microwave egg poacher today, because I can't do poached eggs to save my life. So we saw this egg poacher in Dunelms today. So I thought, oh, £1.75, 2 poached eggs in a microwave, done. Brilliant.
Easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy with this microwave thing be. So Jess says, right, should we try it out? So I said, go on then. If you did, yeah. She said, so it says, crack the egg in the plastic thing. Did that. Prick it with a cocktail stick, the yolk and the white. Did that. Put it in for, well, put a teaspoon of water over the top. Close the lid. Put it in the microwave. Put it on whatever temperature. How long was it for? 30 seconds?
Yeah.
30 seconds. And then take it out. Check it. And then put it in whatever intervals. It didn't get to 30 seconds before you were on it. Just what the hell's happened? They said, I know what happened. The eggs exploded. Well, we opened the door to the microwave. There was egg everywhere when they just. It was dripping out the door. The lid of the plastic thing had shot up. All right. Yeah. Still not working. So I had to clean that. So I said, maybe my microwave's a bit more pokey than the one that they used to write the instructions. So we did put it back in, didn't we? And finish it off in the microwave. Did it taste all right?
Yeah.
So I said next time we'll have to do it in 10 seconds intervals and then have a look and then give it a poke and a prod. But oh God, did it make a mess. But it was funny. Hiya, Christy. How is you, Babs? You all right?
Get.
I don't know then, Jessie. Go in the front room then. You're getting frustrated with it.
I'm not getting frustrated.
Jade Summer, the inspirational quotes, and you're using the fine liners. Oh, nice. I had a look at that book because when did I have a look at that? Was it Thursday or Friday? I was looking at some Jade Summer books again. Now, I did look at that one. I must get my fine liners out. I haven't used the fine liners for ages. and try them. And some of the smaller pictures. It'd be quite nice to use, wouldn't it? Oh, so what's everybody else doing? Are you colouring? I know that Robert's doing his diamond painting of the dogs. Julie is colouring. So what's everybody else doing? You're having pizza. Oh, nice. Glitter Angel. What type of pizza? Are you having a ham and pineapple, pepperoni, a sweet chili chicken, a barbecue? I did a mushroom. I had a mushroom one. I don't, very rare I eat pizza, but I did pizzas the other night and I thought, well, I'll have a mushroom pizza. Oh, God, I had one slice of it. Ugh, no, I don't think I'm a pizza person anymore. Apart from when the kids make them. When the kids make pizzas, they're delicious. When they make the base, and they're nice, aren't they, Jess, when you make pizzas from scratch?
Yeah.
She says she's having pepperoni. Nice, pepperoni. Deep trees, you're DPing. Which one are you doing? Which one are you working on? Biggie or Smallie? Marilyn, nothing. You have my undivided attention. Well, I hope your feet are up in the air and you lay back, relaxing and listening to this Welsh bird's voice. It definitely won't send you to sleep anyway. I ain't got a soft voice like Rachel's. A King's Path for Teddy. Oh, you're doing it for Teddy's room. Or in that? Is it in that? Going to go in the frame that you got on the wall, the empty frame, Trace? That'd be nice in there. What size is that then? Is that an 80, or is it a bit bigger than an 80 by 50? Probably way out, am I? It's hard to judge when you see a frame on the wall. Yeah, for his room. It'd be nice. It'll look nice in there. You've got his room absolutely gorgeous. Fair play to you. You've done a good job. I like the colour scheme in there. $50 by $7. Oh, it wasn't far. Sorry, Jess. I wasn't far off then. I won a bird guess, 80 by 50, and it's a 70 by 50. Yeah. The only time you might have to stop it if somebody sends a message on there, then I'd have to.
Yeah.
Have to have a look. Jess got some new earplugs today, but they work sometimes on your phone and don't work other times, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's her phone or the earphones are dodgy, so she's going to try it on my phone to see whether it's the headphones or the jack point on her phone. Marion says she's trying to relax. Someone just went on a shopping spree with my credit card. Guess it was stolen. Oh no, Marilyn.
It's not working.
It's not working. It's the headphones then. It is a waste of money, but hey, what can I do about it? Well, where's the one? Where's my ones that you nicked?
I didn't nick any of yours.
You did. You nicked my white ones.
They were mine. Remember, I had them for Christmas.
Yes, and you also had my white ones as well. Okay. Sorry. Hey?
Nothing.
Sorry, everybody. I lost my train of thought then because Jessie was misering. She can't get her headphones to work, so brand new today and they don't work properly. That sounds like bar luck that does lately. Seem to buy anything and it don't bloody work. Anybody else find that? Or is it just us that are jinxed completely with everything? The one I'm working on is 40 by 40. That's a nice size. I like 40 by 40 or 40 by 30, Robert. It's a really nice size to work on. If he's going to keep it good. Good luck with that. I would say boys are worse than girls, but depending what type of girls you've got. If you've got Millie, it's clean. If you've got Jessie, it's going to be dirty and scruffy. And Josh is just hit and miss. Marilyn, did they take much? Oh, thanks, Annie. Did they manage to steal much off you? I've had it done once. It's not nice. Lucky enough, my bank noticed and stopped the payments, but it was £550. Was it about 550 when it Grant and Argos?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they thought it was unusual because I'd never spent that much type of money in one time. So they did hold it and reject the payment, and thank goodness. And then they tried it in another shop for about 150 or something. And because they'd rejected it on one shop, they stopped all transactions then. But it's not a nice feeling. No, credit card company not holding me responsible. Oh, good. See, mine was on my bank card, not on my credit card. But they got my details. One thing about a credit card, if it's a credit card, they pay it, don't they? If it's fraudulently used. But the bank were really good. Do you want your picture?
They don't work on Millie's either, so I should get them borrow hers.
Oh, do they work on yours?
Huh?
Do they work on yours?
Yeah, they don't work on Millie's as much the other ones.
I think I've got rid of the packaging. Mind you, that's cost me more in petrol to go back and change them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Right. Hang on, guys, I'm just giving Jessie her diamond painting. I'll show you the picture. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that picture there? There's a tree there, and there's a volcano rock there, and the sky. You've got the volcano there, the tree out the side of the volcano, cherry blossom. Isn't it, Jess? It's beautiful colours. So Jessie's decided she's going to do that one. Does it say what size that one was, Jess? It's quite a long one, that one, isn't it? How long is that one? 30/60. 60 long, 30 long across. Annie said, I had my card hacked just before Christmas. I spent $650 on clothes and Netflix. I hope they were nice clothes, Annie, innit? Little buggers. And a little Christmas spree. Yeah, it's frightening though when you think they can get hold of your details so easy and spend your money. Especially when you can't spend the money your bloody self, you're scrimping and saving. And you wouldn't think of spending 650 quid on clothes. Steve kept buying Nike stuff, lots of Nike and telling me I ain't got much taste. I don't know. I'm not good with. Are they trainers? Are they Nike sportswear? Is it?
Everything.
Is it everything, Jess? Is it?
Trainers, backpacks, leggings, whatever.
Oh, a bit like it.
Like sportswear, like the Adidas and the Adidas.
Adidas and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Ah, right. As you can see, I'm really with it, Mum. Not. Here's the bank that contacted us. We didn't know until he told us. I know. And then it's scary though, Annie, when the bank contacts you, because you don't know whether it is actually your bank that's contacting you, because there's so many blinking frauds on phones and texts and things now that come through from fraud companies. I mean, when I did mine, they phoned me to tell me, and I said to them, I don't mean to be rude, but I said, I don't know who you say you are. I said, so I'll go through my own bank and then through the fraud through my own bank. And that's what I did. No, I can't hear nothing. And they were fine on the phone. They said, no, you do that. And like Grant said, if they're reputable, they won't mind you doing that. And if it's going to save you giving information out, I'm all for it. But it is clever how they get it. It's the same over here, isn't it? Bank cards you can use for your bank card, just a normal debit card. You can just swipe it, you know, put it for, is it £30 maximum? But somebody could have your card and go in, if they had it in the city, they could go in about 20 shops and use £30 each time. So I don't know if they would cover that. I don't know. It's all digital bloody stuff now, isn't it? Scares me sometimes. Technology. And he said, that's what I thought. And I rang my daughter first. She said, there's an emergency number on the back of my credit card. So I rang that and they had it. Very wise. Very wise move. Because you just can't trust anybody nowadays, especially on the phone. We've had a few from the tax office telling me they're going to take me to court because I haven't paid my taxes. I said, carry on. I'll see you there. They even said it to Millie, and Millie's answered the phone. Like, Millie's 15, doesn't even pay any taxes. I mean, I don't because I'm disabled, so. But yeah, they were taking me to court if I didn't pay over the phone there and then. That ain't going to happen. But they could scare you enough for you to do it, though. It's so convincing, some of them. The spiel they give you. They get you flustered. That's how they do it, isn't it? They get you really flustered so you don't know what you're doing or saying. And then panicking, and then you just pay it to shut them up and hope that everything's going to be all right. I was on the phone with Halifax 14 for over an hour and they were so nice. So it makes it easier then, doesn't it? I am sorry, can you see it over here, Robert? Big eyes. Where I'm pointing, don't it? That's my little owl. And then there, under its wing, you can just about make out, it's a little tiny owl. And this one is a 30 by 30, but I think the actual canvas size isn't a 30 by 30, I don't think. Oh, it's not far off. I tell a lie, it's 29. So it's 29 by 29. So it's not bad. I thought it was a bit smaller than that, but it's not. It's 29 by 25. So I lied there, Robert. It is 29 by 29, 30 colours. And it's from Evershine. Is it from Evershine? Yeah, Evershine. On AliExpress. And I think it was only £5 something. Wasn't a lot. So what's that? $4 something? If that. So I thought for that price. But I have to say, I've never come this problem before on rounds, but I've got popping drills on this one as well. As I say, I've never ever had popping round drills before, and this is second canvas on the trot that I've had popping round ones. So I might have to hit it with a sledgehammer later just to hold them down. Isn't it, Grant? Hit it with your hammer. They'll soon go down then. What are you doing? Are you chiseling?
Yeah, maybe two.
Are you making a spoon? Okay, Maxine. I've done a third. That sounds good, doesn't it, when you say that? But when you realise it's only a 30 by 30, you're like, oh. But that's good for me, because usually I would still be on this first section, because usually I only do it on a Sunday. But we did some, me and Jess, because Jess started this one, didn't we? So we've done a couple of nights, only for about an hour, haven't we? Me and you have done a bit of diamond painting this week together, haven't we? Just the odd hour. because she wanted to, she's kitted up. You kitted it all up yourself, she did, bless her. All herself. How many colours have you got? How many colours have you got on that cherry tree one? Oh, some beautiful colours. Pinks, purples, absolutely stunning. So if she gets bored with it, I'll take it over because it has got some absolute gorgeous colours.
21.
And it's got 21 colours, so that ain't bad, is it? Seeing as this is a 30 by 30 and it's got 30 colours. That's it, Robert. Popping drills, they pop out. Usually you get it more with squares than with the round ones. But I have tried to move them around a bit so they're not as popping, but never mind. You have 38 colours. Yours is, was it 40 by 40, wasn't it? Well, that's quite a lot for a 40 by 40. Maxine's feeding the cat. Oh, bless it. You didn't see the howl. Yeah, up there. I don't usually have him on show. He's usually covered up. But he is on show today, bless it. But yeah, it's going to look cute. No matter what. He will be a cutie. And I like doing it. So, and it's really colourful, this one. That's why I chose it, because it's just got some beautiful colours in it. And it makes you smile when it's, we were on about it today, weren't we, Grant, about colour therapy?
Yeah.
How certain colours will make you smile and make you feel nice. And it is right. I suppose that's why we're all drawn to diamond painting, all the different colours, or colouring books, or the certain clothes that you wear. Some clothes you feel nicer in others. And it has a lot to do with colours. I think it is anyway. And I always feel nice when you're doing something with lovely colours that you like. Gives you a warm feeling, I think. So has anybody got any plans for this week? Anything exciting? Millie finished her exams last week, her mock exams, so she feels quite good because she's not having to study every night for a couple of hours. So she's quite placid about going back to school. So Granty boy goes back to work tomorrow. We went to his work today and it got some part of it was flooded again. So everywhere's starting to flood yet again with the rain and the high winds. What's it? You're back, Maxine. Have you fed the cat? How many cats have you got? We've got 2. One's a greedy one and the other one just wants sweeties all the time. Cat treats. Robert says, if it's not for YouTube, I've not been doing diamond painting at all. I know. Is that where you first found it, on YouTube? Rosie Posy Craft, Robert, is my downfall. She gets me to into this sort of thing. Yeah, she does. Didn't you, Annie? So it's all Rosie Posy's craft. So if I spend anything too much on diamond painting, I'm just blaming her. So I tell Granty, Mr. W over here, it was Annie's fault. And Annie doesn't mind me blaming her either. Because I was only into normal crafting before. And I was getting a bit fed up with it. You know, I made things with lace and different things and did a lot of art journaling. I was just starting to do art journaling, although I'm crap at art, but I like doing art journaling. But I wanted to do something else. I wanted something to occupy my mind, to switch off and get engrossed in. And I saw Annie doing this. So I contacted her and said, what's it like, Annie? And she said, you'll love it. So I got a small one. And that was it. First time I did one, and that was it, hooked. See, Annie even agrees. Look, Robert, she says it's her fault. Hi, Number. I love the name. Number Diamond Painting. I like that name. I've got a cushion on my chair, I got to admit. I have got a cushion on my chair at the moment. That's tickled me. Marilyn says, Robert, is that how you discovered it? Oh, Trees, you having to do some adulting? I can't believe that you have to do adulting with Teddy. He's such a good boy. That sweet little face of his. Maxine says, yep, only one. His name is Buster. He's black and was my dad's cat. I inherited his traumatized about my dad's death as he was there. He's bound to be. Animals feel a lot. I don't care what anybody says. They do. Unless you're my schizo black and white cat, Molly. I've got a bipolar, isn't she? 1 minute she's all lovey-dovey and the next minute she's a psychopath. Oh, don't. Can't say that on live on thing.
We're never having a black and white cat again.
No, no more black and white cats. If you had a black and white cat, which was a monster, wasn't he? He'd be loving you 1 minute and then attack you the next. And this one is the same. Purring and crawling all over you, and then the next minute Paul comes out and gives you a swipe.
Yes, its dad must have had a break.
What sort of what?
Its dad must have had a break.
Whose dad?
The cat's dad.
Ah,
That's just...
I missed that. That went over the top of my head. I'm going to have a spell of paper crafting for a couple of weeks, then back to DP. Oh, what are you making, Annie? What are you going to make? I need to sort out my shed. What state's my shed like, Grant?
If you open the door,
You open the door, yeah? Tell the people what my craft shed's like.
you can't swing a cat in it,
Do you hear that? Can't string a cat in it.
especially the black and white one.
Yeah, my craft shed is a mess. Totally an absolute mess. You can't craft in it. There's just no way you can craft in it. And I need to go in and chuck everything that I'm not going to use and donate.
There's a program on TV called Buried Alive about hoarding.
Can you hear him? Can you hear him, folks? This is what I got to put up with. He said, have you seen the program Hoarding Buried Alive? That's what my craft shed's like. I'd like to say it isn't true, but it is. You can about get through the door to the chair, but that's about it. So it's not that bad. I just tried to recycle everything so it doesn't cost me anything. And I think I went a bit over the top with bits of cardboard and things. I just need to sort it out, that's all. Annie, you understand, don't you? Yeah, she understands, see? What have I missed? He's sweet, all right. He is treat. I won't have you saying anything different about Teddy. He's a little sweetie. Oh, you're going to get a spade. The best thing I did with Lily is get a spade. Most cats are like that, I know. They're either one way or another. We've got one fat cat that does absolutely nothing apart from sleep, eat, and whatever she needs to do. And not always in the right places. And then we've got a psycho cat. Robert, I didn't know what diamond painting was until Annie showed me. I have to admit. Annie's going to try some foiling and glitter flake. Oh, good luck with that. That's messy. I don't like that. Oh, hi, Mrs. Coffee. How are you? You drawing and lurking. Are you drawing on your iPad or are you drawing on paper, though? Which you doing? Because I'm nosy. I need to know these things. Julie should have watched that. I know. It ain't quite that bad. Annie says you should see her craft room. That's really hoarding. He's looking over the top of his glasses, Annie, at me as if to say, really? Really? There's somewhere that's worse than yours? I would say I'd take a picture, but I am ashamed because it isn't bad. But I am determined this. I said this last year, didn't I? I was going to sort it out. And I didn't, but I'm definitely going to sort it. Yeah. But last year, as I say, everything that went on last year and the year before, we didn't really have the opportunity to be. It was just back and forth hospitals for the last 2 years, so I've got no excuses this year.
No.
I'm drawing pencil to paper. Stuck on drawing boobs. Any tips for Mrs. Coffee? Grant's a drawer. She's learning herself to draw, and she don't know how to draw boobies.
Boobies.
Yeah. Any sound advice for her?
In front of the mirror.
Did you hear that, Mrs. Coffee? There you are. That's a tip from a man. Sit in front of a mirror and practice drawing boobies. He's giggling away on the stool here, Mrs. Coffee. This is how my husband is. He's asking for a bit of sound advice. And what is it?
Practical advice, that was.
Oh, sorry. Practical advice for you, Mrs. Coffee, that was. Sit in front of a mirror to practice. Hi, Janet. Can you hear? You can't hear him giggling, can you, in the background, do you? His little shoulders are going up and down here, giggling. Teresa, I'm trying to hoard my house these days. 2 trips to the thrift store, yes. Oh, well done. Marilyn, I'm with you on that one. We all need to hire her. I don't think Mrs. Coffee heard your comment or not, Grant. I don't know whether Mrs. Coffee caught your comment or not.
Oh.
Because she hasn't replied.
No.
So she's either disgusted with it or she hasn't heard it.
No. Meant in jest.
Meant in jest.
Huh?
Of course it's meant in jest. Teresa's checked with me in a year and she might be done. Annie says you can have some hard questions tomorrow night for being cheeky.
Oh.
You'll have to answer them.
I've been on mastermind of chosen subjects.
He said it's like mastermind. You didn't hear him. She said she didn't hear you,
What?
Mrs. Coffee.
Hard.
He said, do you want him to repeat it, Mrs. Coffee? No, she doesn't. He's a cheeky bugger. Only joking.
I know. Oh, I know.
We know you're only joking. Hi, Laura. How are you? You all okay? What are you cooking today, Laura? Something nice knowing you. She said she wants you to repeat the advice. Right, ears on everybody. Laura, you'll like this one.
Advice for drawing.
Mrs. Coffee wanted some advice on how to draw boobies. This is my husband's answer. Go on.
Sit in front of a mirror.
Did you hear that? Sit in front of a mirror. Practical advice from a man. He's off giggling again now. There you are, Mr. C. Sit in front of a mirror. That's my husband's advice for you. Jessie looks absolutely disgusted. She said, actually, that's not a bad idea, Grant. Thanks.
Oh.
Yes, that's what she's put. She's put, that's not a bad idea. Thanks, Grant.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
He says, necessity is the mother of all inventions.
Something like that.
Or words to that effect. Oh, is that you cooking Chinese, Laura, or are you getting Chinese? Laura thought that was a good one. He's still giggling, Mrs. C, in the corner here. He's like a naughty schoolboy sometimes. But we love him. Jessie's just tapped in as if to say, oh my God, my parents are so embarrassing. Are we embarrassing? Your parents, are they embarrassing?
Yeah, baby.
There you go, see. Anybody else? Embarrassing to their kids?
Jessie suggests.
I say you're not doing your job properly if you haven't embarrassed your kids. Isn't it? That's what I say. Oh, is it warm in here again? Is that heating on, Jess?
I've turned it off.
Have you turned it
Turn
off?
the door open.
Yeah, where's the dog? Is she still on the settee waiting for you? No, just check where she. Just check she's all right because she was crying before. Oh, you're tired tonight, so you're ordering it. I like Chinese. They like Chinese, don't we, guys? I had a mind block then. I couldn't think what number I was on or symbol. My mind went zero blank. It did. Phantom drills. Oh, God. I thought somebody was tickling my nose. Oh, silent sun, isn't it? Oh, went quiet. My brain went into thing then, shut down. Couldn't think then for a minute. Yeah, put it on, Maxine. I've got oral morph. I don't have the patches because the patches don't agree with me. Right, got some questions I think I'm going to ask you lot. What should we ask tonight? No, quiz night. Not like that. I'm not going to ask questions like that. That's Annie's job on a Monday. I ain't intelligent enough to ask quiz questions. If you could do any job in the world, what job would you do? What job would you do, Grant? If you could do any job in the world. What did you say, Jen?
Huh?
Were you talking to me?
No.
No.
What job would I do?
Yeah, what job would you do if you could do absolutely anything in the whole world? What would it be?
I'd be a dosser on the door.
You wouldn't. That's one thing I know you wouldn't be. You could never be a dosser on the dole in a million years.
You can't beat them religion.
I mean, look how bad you were for being off when you nearly cut your hand off and you couldn't possibly work. You were bloody all right while you were really ill with it. And then when you started to feel a bit better, you were as ratty as hell. You couldn't wait to get back to work. You'd never survive not working. Would you?
Steam engine driver.
Oh, you weren't joking. Would you have your little cap on backwards
and under part-time tramp?
What? What?
Oh God, that's made me laugh. That's it, because you're working on a steam engine now. Is that why you want to be a steam engine driver? Well, I suppose somebody's got to be the steam engine driver, so it might as well be you. You can have the handy pandy overall. I can just see him with his handy pandy overalls on and his hat on. Oh my God. Oh, sorry, people. My husband, honest to God. Oh. Oh. Oh dear, give me strength. Oh dear. That's best. He's not impressed that I'm laughing either. Makes it worse. I'm sorry, husband of mine. If you want to be his team driver, you can. Oh, dearie me. Oh, poor man. You've got to put up with me. Oh, gosh. Right, let's go back. Oh, let's see what everybody else wants to be. Only Laura's going to be a cruise director. What cruise director on what ship going where, though, Laura? That's a big thing. Annie's going to be the...
A ship that doesn't have
Robert's going... Laura, you're going to have a hell of a lot of staff. Annie's coming with you and going to be your secretary. Trees is going to have a successful castle. Yeah. Maxine's going to look after wolves. Oh, my Millie would love to do that. Look after wolves, wouldn't she, Jess? She would absolutely love that. Travel blogger. Oh, yes. Mrs. Coffey's gone to stare at her boobs in the bathroom for a few minutes. The tree said I've had too much coffee. Oh my gosh. I would like to. What would I like to be? Well, I always wanted to be, as a kid, I wanted to be a vet's nurse. Look after the poorly animals.
Why don't you be a dentist?
Oh, no, no, nothing to do with teeth. But I would be in my element now in a craft store.
If I could look at a wobbly one, let alone do all that.
I could work in a craft store, own a craft store, work in it, and do demonstrations with people. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, but I definitely don't want to be a steam train driver. Oh my God. Oh, Marilyn would like to be a pilot. What do you want to be a pilot on? Do you want to be on a jet, private jet, jumbo, 747, or a little tiny plane? Rachel wants to be the bellhop. Robert says work for the Salvation Army thrift store been the last 7 years. Well, that's a good thing to do, that is. You want to go, Marilyn, you're going for the big jets. Yeah. Don't get in trouble. If you have music on, I can get in trouble. Oh, I've got stitched now from laughing so hard. Oh, thanks, Trees. My husband does this to me every now and again. That's what I'm going to get you for Father's Day.
Box certified with the engine.
Box certified with the engine. A full dungarees set of stripy dungarees. A proper steam train cap. And maybe a whistle to warn people that you're coming. Whoop whoop! Steam engine coming! Marilyn, you're going to go for the big jumbo jets, are you? You're going to go big time. I said I've flown a Cessna. It was a Cessna, wasn't it, Dad? Grant, was it a Cessna I've flown? I've flown a Cessna once. That was brilliant. I only thought I was going for an adventure up and down, just to see what it was like. And he said, yeah, you can take the controls. What? It was brilliant, it was. I'd do that again in a heartbeat. That was fun. Oh, dear. You wait till I tell the boys. Guess what Grant's ideal job would be.
Yeah,
He's left the room now, folks. Oh, dear. I don't think he appreciated me laughing at what he wants to do when he grows up. Oh, God. Oh, dear. It's the silliest things, isn't it, that make us laugh. I don't laugh like that belly laugh very often. Sorry, Jess, when it really gets hysterical, silly. And for 26. Oh, dear God. You think a simple question can go so array? Numbum says, how is Ireland today, Rachel? Ours is starting to cool down, maybe a little bit. Rachel says it was windy, a little stormy, but it's gorgeous in Cork today. I really needed the sunshine. Sunshine! Do you know what? Sunshine was in Hereford today and it was lovely. It was lovely walking around with a bit of sunshine, but the wind was very, very strong. And there's loads of floods now coming because of all the rain yesterday. So the floods are heading down this way, unfortunately. So I think there's going to be a lot more flooding tonight and tomorrow in a lot of places. And with more storms on the way, yay! Roll on summer. Getting a bit sickening now, all this rain and wind. I think everybody's had enough of it. That Psycho Cat. Yeah. I live in Wales, right smack in the middle of Wales, Mum Bum. So if you get a pin and put it in the middle of Wales, that's where I live, in a little town called Llandrindod, Wales. Yeah, it's a Victorian town, and it has like Victorian spring water, which is absolutely disgusting, but it was supposed to have healing powers and all that crap. But yeah, so it's always wet, windy, cold. I think it reached a high of 8 today, maybe, when you stood in the sunshine, if you were lucky. Grant, Mrs. Coffee says you are brilliant. She's just drawn some boobs. Your advice worked. He said, good job you're not cross-eyed though. What does he think of? Honest to God. You wouldn't have a big enough piece of paper to draw mine anyway, Mrs. C, so you'd need like 4 pieces of paper. Sorry, Jess. Jessie's giving me the eye. Say, Mother, rein it in, Mother. You know when your mother used to give you that look? Jessie's just giving me that. Rachel says, September 1st is only 6 months away. Woohoo! Oh, Rachel, 6 months though. Well, hopefully we're going to have, Rachel, we are going to have a nice warm April, warmer summer into May. And then as you get into June and July, it's just going to get a little bit warmer and a little bit warmer. But not too hot that we burn, but just nice. So we can sit in the garden, bundle around a bit, do a bit of gardening, do some planting, grow a bit of veg. Okay, Rachel, that's what we're going to head for. Right, so I'll send, if we have the good weather, I'll send some your way. And if you get the good weather in Ireland, send some my way, please. Mum Bum says, Rachel, I'm over here waiting impatiently for winter. Oh, no, I don't like winter. I don't like being wet and soggy and cold. Not nice. Not nice at all. Max seems to be better have a hot summer as I've got a 6-foot shed to put up. Oh, 16-foot shed put up, Max. Oh, what are you doing with that? Are you going to convert it into something? What have you got planned for it? I was going to say we'll all come round. My phone's just going telling me that I've got power consumption alert. It sounds posh, doesn't it? Power consumption alert. Hang on, peoples. Trying to get rid of that now. Onto there. Onto there. Go away then. Thank you. My phone's having a little fit of its own. I'll meet you in your garden shed. And I'll be there with a cuppa. Yeah. Is it going to be like a summer house? Oh, yes, please. We went round my husband's works today. He works in a reclamation yard, and it's also does reclamation furniture and stuff. It's an amazing place. So we look, because Lily wants because we've got a small house, the only way we can give her her own bedroom is to convert a shed into a room. So that's what we're going to do, and insulate it and whatever, and put electric and whatever, because she's be 16 this year. So she needs her own space, and Jessie needs her own space as well. So we were looking in the reclamation yard today. We were looking at doors and things, so we put a proper door on it, and then she was looking at the stools and stuff. And I said to her, "Oh, there's a bed there, Millie. You know, can you remember the old-fashioned beds with the springs that were actually built into the bed, into the framework? They had some of them there." She said, "Oh my bloody God, Mum, you're not serious, are you?" I said, "They were dead comfy in the day." I said, "Until a spring went, and you soon knew about it when the spring went in your bed. Then your dad would be trying to tie it down with pieces of string so your bed would last longer." I think I had most of my bed was held together with string by the end. I said, "No, I'm only joking, Mills." She couldn't believe like the old-fashioned bed and what it was like. It was so funny. But it was nice looking at all these old doors and all this old furniture and cases and stuff. She's very much into stuff like that, Mill is. I think that's how she's going to kit it all out. No, just use it as a shed. Got to take down a 14-foot shed down first, but that's no trouble. I'll just bulldoze it down. That's the way, girl. Get in there. Hi, Crystals. How's you, sweetie? What are you up to? I've got a vision of you now, Maxine. Struggling to get onto a bulldozer, and then off you go. Crash, bang, wallop, down comes the shed. We know who to hire if we need demolition work done. Get Maxine Smith on the case. Oh, that would be funny. Oh, you lot make me laugh. You does. Oh, I'm going to be chuckling about my husband now for days. I will. Not much was working on the fire picture. Is that the one, the fireman picture, Crystal? The one with the boots? Oh, thanks, Laura. You little eyes. Little eyes are cute. I do like him. He's got so many nice colours in this one. It has. I've got to have a sip of thing and make my throat dry now. Oh, I'm laughing on like my ribs are hurting. Oh dear. Oh, here's a question for you lot. What is the most useful thing that you own? If you can name just one thing that's useful, most useful thing that you own in your house, or used to own, I suppose. Yes, the gear on the back of the fire truck. It's nice, that one is. Oh, you're the bulldozer, are you, Maxie? Yes, I like your style. So if you've got, what is the most useful thing you have in your home that you couldn't do without? Come on, guys, what have you got? Have a look around your house and think, right, that's a real, I couldn't possibly do without that. Fireplace. Rachel, you like the warmth of the fire. Mrs. C likes her heated blanket. Annie's her PC. Maxine's her heating. Oh, look who the romantic is. And none of us lot, obviously. Hey, only Crystal. Oh, that's sweet. Tree says phone. Marilyn says iPad. Number your bed. I think mine probably now would be, I'd have to agree with Annie, would be my PC, only because it's my connection to you lot. And I would be, I'm so much happier now. I'm able to cope with things since I found you lot on YouTube. So I think if I hadn't got my PC, I suppose I could do it on my phone, but it's not quite the same. But yeah, it would have to be an appliance that I could get onto YouTube to you lot to annoy you all. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would have to be. And then if it wasn't that, I think the other thing I couldn't possibly do without is my washing machine. I would hate to have to wash clothes by hand. It's bad enough having to wash dishes by hand. Do you know what I mean? I would have loved the dishwasher, but no, we haven't got the room. So yeah, my washing machine. I would absolutely hate to have to do washing by hand. I have done it many, many times by hand when I lived on my own. And I actually had top loading washing machine that had old-fashioned one that had the mangle on the top. And you have to be very careful to not squash your boobs in it or get your hair in it. Because, oh my God, it hurt. Yeah. But I do like my washing machine, even though I've got to bend down to, because it's a front loader, to pull it in and out of the machine. But yeah, the thought of actually watching smelly pants and socks by hand and that, I'd have to have a washing machine, folks. Yeah. Well, hey, Grant, come here a minute. Mrs. Coffee sent a picture for you. That's pretty nifty, I gotta admit. No, she hasn't shown you a picture of her in the nuddy either before you think.
Very good.
She's done well, hasn't she?
Yes, that's quite good, isn't it?
I like your cleavage. Cleavage bit's pretty good.
What's that?
And they're high up.
About 36D or something.
You said, have you got a 36D, he thinks that is? Glitter Angel, yes, that's fine. Mrs. C, he likes that. He thinks, what did you say you thought it was? 36D. So the 36D cup, but I got to admit they're pucker. they are up there. Mine would be down by your belt. See where you put the belt? That's where it would be. Can I show the picture or not? Of Mrs. C's boobs. Under a t-shirt, I'll have you know, though. I've forgotten what number we're on now, that one. Only got a couple left. Oh, not enough. Sure, right, this is Mrs. C's. Can you also like, there you go. Look at that for a pair of boobies. Fair play. Looking damn hot. It's only that, Jess, before you think it's not real boobies, look. Okay. Just okay. Oh, really? Mum, you're really embarrassing. Yeah. Am I really embarrassing? Yeah. I'm loads embarrassing, apparently. And he says, I agree. I have all my friends in it. Oh, Laura, my cooking stuff. Ah, you're a good cook, though, aren't you? Oh, thanks, Crystal. Don't laugh so much very often, but when I'm on here, I seem to. You lot make gonna have hiccups now. I had a twin tub, and one would love another because all my washing was done in the time. One wash takes the automatic. No, my automatic takes nearly 2 hours to do a normal. Well, 1 hour 45 minutes for a normal wash. And if I want to do white, it's 2 hours 49 minutes. Why 2 hours 49 minutes? I don't know. Mrs. C, you drew boobies. You drew. Grant thinks it's a 36D boobies, and they're very pert, but you draw boobies. Yes, good looking titties, Mrs. C, as Laura says. Teresa, oh, you're right. Okay, take the dogs for a walk. Stay safe, though. She is so full of talent. It's unreal. I don't think she realizes how talented she is, and not just in drawing, but in everything. And she's got a great personality to go with it as well, which, not being funny, but some people can be very talented and have shit personality, but she hasn't. She's got a very good personality. She's an all-rounder, as my mum used to say. So much water wasted and all the rinsing, I know. And is yours only on cold wash as well, Annie? It's not connected to the hot tap anymore, do they? They only connect to the cold tap. Oh, what's that? Little plasticky bit.
The long one.
It is long, isn't it? I'll put it in my rubbish tray, shall I? Yeah? Or do you want one of rubbish tray of your own? Jess, do you want a rubbish tray of your own?
No.
Okay, I'll put it in there. She did. She only started a week ago, and look at her go, go, go. You've definitely got a level head. You tell it as it is, and you cannot ask for any more than that. And if people don't like it, well, do you know what I mean? As the saying goes. She dives into things with both feet and hands, yeah. She goes, yeah, a whole lot. Couldn't say it better myself, Mrs. Coffee. There's always someone who has it better and worse than me, so I try to stay humble. And you are very. Krista says, I can't even draw a stick figure, and your drawing picture is good enough to colour. She is. She's very good. As I always used to say, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Grant says, oh, for God's sake. And I said, well, I can't. I've been trying to do Johann Basford's. I bought a book on how to draw flowers and leaves and things, because I thought, oh, that'll help me. So I've just started. I bought it when it first, very, very first came out. Was it October time to do it? Yeah. Put it like this. It looks easy and it probably is easy, but not for me. But I'm not giving up, and I've drawn some, and I said to Millie, and even Millie would say, wow, Mum. So I'm going to keep practicing. I've bought myself a proper art pad to draw on as well. So I said, when I go to bed at night, if I can't sleep, I used to go on my phone or something, but I said, I'm going to sit there and just practice drawing the leaves or a bit of a flower or, you know, a bit of a stem or stuff like that. Because I can't get much worse. So I've only got one way to go, and hopefully that's up and not down with me drawing. Only cold, but I do have shorter washes, like 30 minutes for 40. Yeah, I think I've got a 40-minute one. Crystal says she thinks the ruler is crooked. It's a good book, isn't it, Mrs. C? I've only just gone through the first. I had to skip through all the book, and then I thought, whoa, hold your horses, Caroline. Rein it in, girl. You need to start at the front, not worry what's at the back. But I'm one of these people that go to the back of a book. I hate to say it, but I do. So I thought, well, with this one, I had a flick through it, and then I put it down like a good girl, and I'm starting from the front, because I thought, well, no point me looking at the back, because I'm going to open it out. If I can't draw the leaves that's in the front of the book, I ain't going to be drawing anything that's at the back of the book, because I think they do sea creatures, and does she do sea creatures and trees and God knows what in it. So I thought, no, practice your leaves and your little flowers, and when you can do that, then I can move on to the next page. So I'm trying to be good and not jump ahead of myself. I mean, if I give it to Millie could probably do every page within about 10 seconds. Do you know what I mean? But I'm being good. It was a great book, and I did the same thing. I think I picked the hardest thing to try and draw. Why does that not surprise me, Mrs. Coffee? Why does that not surprise me that you went for the most difficult? But yeah, I've sort of done basically. I've started to get to grips with how to do that. But as Grant says, and then you say on most of your videos of what you're doing is practice, 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 and it is right. I mean, some people, you know, like Millie and Grant and Jessie now. Jessie's getting a really good drawer now. They've got some talent anyway, natural talent as I call it. I mean, yeah, no, I didn't get any of that, but. Now I'm getting older, I'm getting more patience to practice, because I think when you're younger, you tend to give up too easily. You know, I gave up on sewing, I gave up on drawing, I gave up on all of it because I was told in school I was crap at it. You know, I believed them, so I gave up. So if I couldn't do it straight away, I used to throw things and not do it. Whereas now, I will keep having a go at it. I might not do it to, you know, university standard or degree standard or something like that, but it's good enough for me. And if it gives good enough for me and it gives me pleasure doing it, then I've got to learn that's good enough. And I've learned that from YouTube, from watching everybody on YouTube, you lot, is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be great. As long as you're happy and you're enjoying what you're doing, that's the most important thing. And I think this is something we've got to get through to everybody, is this be kind thing that's going around at the moment. It's very good. Yes, be kind to everybody else. But the most important person to be kind to, I'm afraid, is yourself. Because we are our worst critics. We're our worst downfall. What we say to ourselves, nobody else could beat, because we've said every foul thing that's going, we've said to ourselves. Do you know what I mean? And I'm only now at 52 realizing I need to start being kind to myself. I mean, I've always drummed it into myself and my kids, and my mum drummed it into me when I think to be kind to others, because I was bullied badly. And I swore I would never let anybody else go through that. And I always try and do my motto to the girls and Josh is, if you can do at least one good deed a day. Huh? It's all right. What? Nothing. I say to you lot to try and do one good deed a day, don't I? Even if it's smile at a stranger, which could make somebody's best day out, that somebody's actually smiled at them. But no, but you do need to be kind to yourself as well. You forget about yourself. Oh, hi, Lisa. Sorry, was I getting a bit heavy then, probably? But I do strongly believe in that you do need to be kind to yourself, and then realise that as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, it puts a smile on your face, then that's all that matters. Oh, I think I put myself into a dizzy thing then, being all serious. But yeah. If you can't enjoy your crafting, it's a sad thing. Or make one of your subbies very happy. Oh, Lisa, that's a nice thing to say. But yeah. Because I am loving you lot. Because you're one of the best groups of people I've come across. And what I like as well is everybody's honest. So I know that if I was out of place or did something that I shouldn't do, or say something, somebody would say, "Oi, you, what do you think you're doing, you? Oi, rein it in a bit." Or if I needed advice, I know I could come to you lot and say, "Oh, I don't know what to do. What shall I do?" And one of you always come back and say, "Right, have you thought of this? Have you done that? Or you need to do this, or you need to do that." Oh, God. Does anybody else have a phobia of labels on their clothes? Where's that scissor? I'm going to have to cut this. I hate labels on my clothes. Sorry, peeps. I know it's changing the subject, but I've got a label. You know, your tags on the side tell you how to wash your clothes and all that crap and where it was made. And I'm very sorry. I'm having to cut it off my pyjamas. Bear with me a second. Kids have got the same as well. None of my kids like labels. You know, these things. You know, tells you where it's from, who's made it, how to wash it. Just saying, had to cut that off. Oh shoot, sorry. I hate it. I said we all hate them. I know, we all got the same, haven't we? Sorry. I just had to cut that off. Oh, that's better. That's better. I could feel it just irritating my skin then. We just had a shower. It's Millie Moo in. Say hi.
Hello.
What are you doing, Mel? I'm gasping for a cup of tea. That's Grant going, Mel, Mel, Mel. You know he wants something when he says that. No, not heavy, perfect. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I go off on one and say things and I think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But as I say, I'm a big believer in it, I must admit. Right, another question for you. Right, this is a really hard one to answer.
There should be answer.
No. Do you, right, you're in the, say you're in now, what do they call it? Is it the mall? What do they call it in America? Precinct.
Mall.
The mall, is that?
Okay, yeah.
Or precinct or whatever. And you're faced with an elevator, a lift, or stairs. Which do you choose to use?
Hang on, an elevator and a lift are the same thing. Elevator.
No, escalator, not elevator. Escalator, sorry.
Escalator.
Escalator.
Definitely the escalator.
Escalator, stairs, or lift. Which
Escalator.
type of person are you?
Escalator. Escalator.
You're an escalator. What are you,
All
Mills?
the way. Escalator all the way every day. I had all three.
If you no, you have to think as well that you can all walk okay. So because I can't do stairs because of disability, but if I could walk that I had no disabilities now, which would you choose? If you were perfectly fit and able, escalator, stairs, or a lift?
Escalator.
Millie's stairs, Jessie's escalators.
And not just because I'm lazy.
No.
Because I like escalators.
Go on, peoples. Right, what have we got? Oh, Julie hates labels. Steering wheel cover. Oh, that's a good idea, Lisa. Might have a look out for them. So we've got Julie's on the stairs, Marilyn's escalator, Crystal's escalator, lift because I'm in a wheelchair. No, Annie, if you weren't in a wheelchair, because if you were fighting fit, when you could walk, what would you use? I know what my answer will be.
I like the
because I feel like doing it now.
Because when you run up them, you feel like fit.
Can you hear this? You can tell she's young.
Just because no, but like it's like empowering to be able to like, just go upstairs. No, it's empowering to go down. Well, you've never had the ability to not.
Stairs if I could walk, okay.
Were you going to say
Maxine's the lift.
No,
Laura's the elevator.
Go upstairs. No, to not go up.
Julie can't do the escalators, especially the down ones.
I don't know how to, I can't explain.
See, I'm an escalator girl every time.
No, I wasn't being offensive. I don't know how to word what I'm trying to say.
I think escalators are brilliant. Till you've got to get off them. And then I'm watching my feet. Because I have this fear that my feet are going to run underneath it. But I love escalators. I think they're brilliant.
No.
You can have a good old gawp at everybody as you're going up them.
Can you help me explain what I was trying to say to Jessie? Because she was like escalators, and I was like, on the stairs, because like it's empowering. Do you know what she said? And then I said, you've never had the ability to go up the stairs. You've never been able to. No,
she means because of her feet.
You've never been in a situation
where she can't.
Physically cannot use the stairs.
No, she's on about because of her feet.
And like
she's had 2 operations on her feet.
When you can't use stairs, you can't walk upstairs, does it? No.
Well, I know exactly what you mean.
When you can't use stairs, you don't realise how much you take stairs for granted.
Exactly.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I thought that.
So stairs every time.
Stairs. Escalator every time, me. Escalator, escalator.
Up escalator.
Escalator, escalator.
It's nice because you can have a mooch at people.
Yeah. Escalator, escalator.
Oh, I thought you said
lifts, I'm a bit iffy with lifts, see. If I had to go to the 22nd floor, then definitely a lift. But
I'd run up the stairs.
Yeah, lifts frighten me. I've got this fear of lifts, you know. You see in these horror films that they get in the lift and then the cable snaps and the lift goes straight to the bottom.
Yeah, that's only me.
I know, but it's like,
I always go upstairs with the person who like is scared of the lift. Because like when we was in
you went up the stairs today, didn't you? When we went in the lift.
Yeah, I don't like that lift. But why? Because people can see you. No, but when I was with Evie, we was on like the 4th floor, but like each set of stairs was like 2 stairs per, like 2 flights per floor.
2 flights per floor.
So we would run up 8 flights of stairs every time we needed to go to our
But you even just did it when we were on holiday, didn't you? Up them the apartment steps.
Yeah, but that was fun. Yeah, because you don't have a lift. Yes,
it did. Me and Dad would go up me and Grant would go up. Me and your dad would go up in the lift.
It was nice for you.
And you two used to race us up and down, see who would win the lift or the
stairs.
Or the stairs.
That was nice for you.
Mama, did you even walk up the stairs? You shouldn't have seen the view. I had like.
I did walk up them once, and I walked down them once with my stick to say that I'd done it. Because it had like view places where you could look out onto the bay and everything, wasn't it?
Really nice.
So that was really nice.
Yeah.
We're definitely going back.
Yeah.
In the evening when we were sat
what, playing cards?
Yeah, and we was looking up, but it wasn't like dark yet, but it was like kind of getting like dark. Like the sun was sort of setting, but like just before it's like considered setting. If you know
the dusk they call it.
Yeah, and we was looking out, and we were like, that kind of looks like a volcano. Like
I'm sure it was.
We thought it was a cloud, and we googled it, and it's actually
it's one of the
volcanoes.
Yeah, Tenerife, and you can just about see it, can't you? That was weird because it looked like it was floating, though, didn't it?
Yeah, you could see the bottom.
Okay, Crystal, thank you ever so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. Escalator's scary to get on. Always think going to fall down. Do you, Laura? Yeah, I don't mind getting on the escalator. It's getting off the escalator. I feel like my feet are going to go under them. But lifts definitely freak me out sometimes. Is the fact that I think they're going to go zoom. So as long as it's like a lift, it's only 1 or 2 floors. I think I could survive that if the cables went. You know what I mean? I'd with a bit of flab that I got on me, I'd probably pretty much banked if it's 1 or 2 floors. But if it was any more, I might be a bit squashed. Or squash the people that are in there. Hello. What was you barking at then? You right? Oh, yuck. Look at you. Grant's got toothache. Filling fell out, so he's got chronic toothache. So we bought some clove oil today, didn't we? Has anybody ever smelled clove oil? Oh, but it's great for toothache. He's had a broken tooth for what, 6 months or more? Yeah. And he's got a complete fear of dentists, and his dentist left, but he's still under the practice for emergency appointments. So he's been putting it off and putting it off. Then a bit of your tooth broke off, didn't it? And now the fillings come out, so he keeps getting spads of agony. So we bought some cloves. Well, we had some cloves last night. I didn't have no clove oils, but I had some cloves. So I put them in hot water.
Garlic.
Cloves. Gargle. Cloves. CLOVES.
Yeah, garlic cloves.
No. Actual cloves, the brown little things that are in that mug. Little mug thing there. Some water. And I made him gargle it last night. Because he was in agony.
That's just cool.
But we bought the clove oil today. Oh my God, that is so strong, isn't it, Mel? He only took the lid off it.
Oh yeah, and you can smell it.
Oh.
Yeah, probably lid.
And you could smell it then for hours, couldn't we?
No.
On him.
Oh,
I could. Well, mind you, I was a bit closer to Dad than you lot, but yeah. So he's just put some on a cotton wool bud and is dabbing his tooth with the clove oil.
I was sat at the top of the stairs earlier, and Lily was stood next to me, and she was like wagging her tail, and I was like, "Oh, I lovely, got my own personal like fan up here."
Oh, was it?
Cold air.
Let's do Lily Lulu.
I think that was really she was staring down.
You're going to sit in here. Does Daddy stink of cloves? Does he, babe?
No.
Do you not like the smell of cloves? I can't say I blame you. It is stinky. I hate at the airport the moving sidewalk. I like to stand and people are pushing by me. Yeah, they're weird. They are. They are
what
weird.
Are weird?
What, the flat ones?
Yeah.
What are weird?
Where you conveyor belt things that you stand on at airports.
They're fun to walk. I feel like I've been on one before, but I can't remember where. But I feel like if you walk on it, you feel like a sequin because you just go.
You've been on them at the airports.
No, we
that
haven't.
one,
We don't have
so-
them.
Yeah.
We don't have them.
Yes, we
They're
have.
really small, though.
Yeah, they
They're
were
very
small.
big.
No,
No,
we're very
they
big.
didn't. I remember that because we used to be on one. Yeah.
Lisa said she sympathises with the tooth. I had a root canal last week, but the tooth broke on Saturday and it's sharp as. Oh, I've cut my tongue so many times. Dentist today, I hope. But I'm phobic too. Ugh, yeah. Gran has got he's macho for nearly everything till it comes to dentist. Anything to do with his teeth. Huh?
Nothing.
Anything to do with his teeth, and he's like, And that's why he's put it off. And I kept saying to him, don't put it off because it'll just get worse and worse and worse. And then you'll get to a stage where you can't stick it and you'll have to wait to be able to get into the dentist. Because they won't see you straight away. They say, oh, we'll fit you in next week or fit you in 2 weeks' time. So I said to him, tell him to just pull it out now. I said, it's all broken. I said, you don't want to have it filled, so just get it out. Just get it pulled out.
I think you can't fun.
No, I know, but it's better than getting an abscess. And I said to him, if he's not careful,
What's an abscess?
it's like an infection under your tooth,
True.
and they are painful.
I had one, didn't I? No, I had.
You had an infection.
Remember when I had that massive lump?
Yeah.
One up top, one bottom.
Yeah, you had a bit of an infection in your mouth.
Right. Cat out.
Oh, who? No. McGee, no.
No?
I don't think so.
No.
I presume she was up on your bed.
No. Oh, yes, I know that.
Look how much I've done there.
Well done. Bye-bye.
All right, see you later. Jessie's working hard on her picture, aren't you?
Very hard.
What colour are you doing? Pinky colour.
No.
What colour is it then?
Pink.
So it is a pinky colour.
Yeah.
I've got some nice colours in that picture. It's going to look stunning. You can have that framed and have it in your room if you want to. And if you don't, I'll have it framed anyway.
No. You're not having the only one I've done.
She's torn off Josh's pyjama buttons again.
Has she? On the floor?
Yeah.
Molly's got a thing now of pulling off Joshua's clothes off the banister because he hasn't got enough room in his room for clothes and stuff. Some, but not all. So some things he keeps on the banister. And the cats realise that she can pull them off the banister and they fall to the floor and they make a nice little bed for her to sleep on, don't they? Molly. And you pick them up and put them back up and
What's
then
she doing?
it's water.
Yeah, but there's water outside.
What's she drinking then? Oh, so yeah, there's a water bowl there. So has Daddy left a glass of water on the draining board?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she's drinking then. She thinks it tastes better, obviously. She's a posh cat, wants to drink out of the glass. Oh, you're back, Trace. Did you have a nice walk with the doggy? Oh, don't trust her. I'm telling you. She only's after sweeties. Did the dog enjoy its walk anyway? Was it a nice walk? Where's the dog gone?
She's on
She's on the camera side.
Oh, yeah, don't look at me like that.
Who?
Because the dog was, the cat was giving me all kisses and whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
She's been looking at me like,
Oh, the dog's got jealous.
yeah, but like, she doesn't do it to me, does she?
No. What? Dog? Who does a dog kiss at night? You can say, Lily, give us a kiss, and she just turns her head away. You just go in and look at her and say, oh, Jessie, Jessie, I love you, Jessie. Jessie, you're the best thing since sliced bread, Jessie. Oh, she wants sweeties. She's saying, give me sweets, man. No, not Molly. Marilyn. Molly sleeps in the hallway on Joshua's clothes. That's the cat. But Lily does. Lily sleeps on our bed. But she doesn't molt, so it's not too bad. She doesn't lose one hair.
Stop biting my nose.
That's the cat. That's Molly, the black and white schizo bipolar cat. What you want to see? It's your turn. She said, give me my sweets now.
Oh, she's trying to bite my nose.
I know she bites your dad's nose as well. I don't know why. Didn't make it too far. Nala's collarbone. Oh, hell bells. Have you got a spare one?
No, thank you.
The black and white crazy cat hugs the blankets every night.
Oh,
Now, Molly, she does come in our bedroom, but she sleeps on the windowsill as she comes in. Not because she can't sleep on the bed. Oh, if she's at the bottom of the bed, it wouldn't bother me. But she likes to sleep on the windowsill and look at the world outside. Or she's sleeping on Joshua's clothes, depending what mood she's in. The other cat sleeps with Millie, but on next to Millie's pillow. And she purrs. Oh God, does the other cat purr and purr and purr when she's going off to sleep? And then she snores. It's only a gentle snore. I said to Millie, that would drive me insane. But she said she finds it therapeutic because she just listens to that and drifts off to sleep. Oh,
annoying.
It is, isn't it, Jess? But Jess has got to listen to it because Jess is in the same room.
Turn my YouTube off.
So Jessie goes to sleep with your earplugs in, don't you? And just before she feels herself drifting off, you take them out, do you?
You don't have earplugs.
We don't now, do you?
Huh?
Never mind. She's listening to her stuff on her head, well, Millie's headphones, because she's borrowed Millie's. It's alright, that's what I said. I thought you were watching the next step. No. Last time my cat sleeps with me, he has to put his paw on my hand. Oh, bless, that's sweet. That's really sweet. Teresa, I've got to get a new one. She had this one since she came home with us 5 years ago, so I think it's earned its keep. That is well lasted then. See, Lily doesn't have a collar. She's got a harness because she has a flea collar, as in the ones that are on for 8 months, but she hasn't got on at the moment because we took it off since she's been ill. She usually has that, but she's always had a harness because when she was a pup, we couldn't get a collar small enough for her, but we could find a harness, so she was in a harness, and we've always left her in a harness now.
And it choked her, didn't it?
Yeah, and the one time we did try her back onto a collar, she choked herself to death. So I said, no, put her back in a harness. And she's quite happy in a harness. And it's easier for me to hold.
See, cats are good. They open the door by themselves.
Yeah,
don't they?
cats
Well,
are
Molly
clever.
does.
Yeah.
But they need to, I want to teach them to shut it behind themselves.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Jessie wants to teach the cat to shut the door behind it. She said they can open it, but they need to learn to shut it behind them. I said that would be worth millions, wouldn't it, getting a cat to shut the door behind them? Oh, you could make millions, Jess.
Billions even.
Billions, yeah, billions and millions and billions. Just don't forget your mum when you're rich. Sorry, battery's going. Enjoy the rest of your life. Thank you. Oh, it's all right, Julie. Thank you ever so much for popping in. I do appreciate it. Have a good evening. Lisa, you find it easier. It's just easier for me. And Lily's got, as I say, she got used to it from the pub. So I think it was my fault for trying her back into a collar. I think she just got too used to having the harness. 17. On your baby girl. She's on the camel saddle now. Oh dear God, I thought I was going to sneeze then. Right, what are we on now? We're on number 17, which is question mark. Do you know what? I couldn't think what it was called then. I was looking at the question mark thinking, what's that called? What's that? How can you not know what that was? Oh, there's a bugger Y's there. What numbers were Y's? Were they 9? No, they weren't 19. That was the stars. What was the Y's? Yeah, I nearly put the wrong ones on there. Where's the Y's, guys? Number 30. That will annoy me, see, Amazon. Somebody else do that? Did you wait till you go on to another section before you fill in the ones you missed, or have you got to fill them in straight away as soon as you spot them? Have you got to fill in the ones you've missed? Which do you prefer? Leave it till you get to the next lot of that number, or fill it in straight away? What type of person are you? What type of diamond painting are you? Got to fill it in straight away? Or can you possibly leave it? Or would it bug you? Because it would bug me. I'd be keep staring at it thinking, oh, I've missed that one. I've missed that one. It's there. Skip to the next section, Lisa says. Marilyn says she fills it in immediately. Sorry, guys. I always complete a full section and then move on to the next. So you go back and do it before you moved on then, Annie. So would you carry on with all the rest of them first on that section and then go back to the ones that you've missed? It's funny how everybody's got a different way of doing it, isn't there? Oh, that's a winky wonky one. I got a winky wonky one. Get the winky wonky one out. Get off. It bugs me too much. Yeah, I'm like that. It'd be catching my eye all the time. The one I missed. Doesn't matter how much you scan your picture, though, innit? When you're finishing a letter or number or whatever it is, or symbol. That was a phantom drill. Phantom of the drill. Got too much energy, too much coffee. My goal is to stress-free crafting. It's a good goal to have, Lisa. Very good goal. Maxine says, fill in the ones I've missed first because it bugs me. Yeah, with you on that one. Yeah, I think we all need to stress less this year. I'm thinking, well, I thought at the beginning of the year it can't get as bad as it did the last 2 years. And now I'm thinking I should have kept my big mouth shut. But if I can get through the last 2 years, I can get through the next whatever. That's the way we've got to look at it, isn't it? I do all of one symbol, then do another till they're all done and fill in strays. Yeah. Oh, I was first to do pinch punch first of the month today. Whoop, 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 whoop. Mum won. Whoop, 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 whoop. Jessie's giving me dirty evils. Yeah, usually I'm the last to do pinch punch first of the month. What's it? And something no returns? What's the other bit of it? Pinch punch first of the month. Something no returns. Kick, slap, no. No, what's it?
Yes, it is.
Kick,
slap, no returns.
Kick, slap, no returns. I get the pinch punch first of the month. And then I just say no returns. And I was a first in today. They're not impressed. Neither of the girls are impressed that Mum beat them to it today. Because usually I forget. I couldn't tell you what day of the week of it is. You know, what date, what day. All I know is if I've got to get up, get them to school. If the alarm goes off, then I know I've got to get them up to school. If the alarm doesn't go off, it's a weekend. Simple as that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I got them this morning. Hey, before we got out the door. Have you not heard of that, Annie? Pinch punch first of the month. It's a kid thing, it is. We used to do it in school. Real hard pinch, then a big punch. Oh, Numbum says, she says, Jess, we pinch punch for the first of the month. A hit and a kick for being so quick. I'm going to use that one now, Numbum. Mind you, it'll probably be another 10 years before I get in before these buggers. I was on the ball this morning. Well impressed with myself. Number, where are you from then? Are you American? Canadian? Australian? Dutch? I don't know. Do we have any other countries that come in? I don't think so, do we? No, you've not heard that, Annie. Well, you've not lived, girl. You've not lived. I bet if you asked your grandsons, they'd say, of course, you know that, Nanny. We all say that. Oh, Australia. So what time is it with you then? Is it early? It must be, is it early? So I know it depends what part of Australia you're in, Kat. Yeah. I always say that, and I think it's such a vast country, same as America, depending where it is. Boy, you're up. How are you up so early? Or are you a morning person? Or have you got work? That's early. Because you've been in for what? You've been in for a good... You've been in for nearly an hour? So that would be 6:45, 7:45. Do you see me using me maths then? Were you impressed? Used a bit of maths then. Nearly went tits up, but I did it. This is, I'd heard of punch buggy when the first one who sees the VW bug with one head, like you give a punch. Oh, I'm nicking that one as well, Lisa. I'm going to start that trend. I'm Yorkshire lass through and through. Oh, bless you. Oh, another one is yellow card dig as well. You can poke somebody in the ribs when you see a yellow card and you go yellow card dig. That's another card game one. That's a good one, that one is. But I'm going to nick that one, Lisa, though. The punch buggy, definitely. I'm not normally a morning person, but my tooth was bothering me. So, oh, you're not another one with toothache. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. I do. I had to sympathise with Grant because I know what bad toothache's like. When I had my abscesses, I think if I had a gun, I'd have shot myself. Yeah, toothache's horrible. Headache or anything like that that's in your head, isn't it? It's really hard to deal with. Does anybody else do the checkerboard like I'm doing it in diagonals? It's the same thing. I like doing diagonals. Even if I've gone a bit wrong here and there, it don't matter. Don't matter. Phantom drills. I'm very good at phantom drills as well. I'm not normally a morning person. I read that. For your number, I have bad teeth and I know it's horrible. Yeah, give her the love. Annie says she's got no teeth and still get toothache. Yeah, it's in your jaw though, isn't it? Oh, nasty. Daylight saving time starts in a week in the US. So we will be an hour ahead start. Oh, so you're going to be... So it'll be 4 o'clock for you lot. So I'll have to remember that next week. So it'll be 4 o'clock for you lot then, won't it, next week, and not 3 o'clock? Because ours does not go back till... Is it Mothering Sunday, Annie? Is it the 21st, 22nd, something like that? Or is it the following week again? I don't know. Annie, when do our clocks go forward? Annie knows everything. That's awful, isn't it? I live in Britain and I have no idea. Oh. Fall backward, spring forward. That's how I remember it. Your back hurt. Maybe it's time to stop for a while.
Oh, I was going to.
Were you? Oh, see, great minds, great minds.
Look.
Oh, you filled the whole section in. Yeah, hey, look at you, Jessie Jew. You'll be have that done in no time.
Don't.
Well, the way how you filled that in quick. Yeah, I can never remember which weekend it's on.
Weekends what on?
When the clocks go forward.
It's not every week.
No, but is it Mothering Sunday weekend? Or is it the weekend after? I can't remember if it's the last. I don't know. See if we had Millie would Google it for us.
Yeah. Why have you got to have Millie? I've got my phone.
Well, you Google it for me then. When do the clocks go forward in the UK? Make sure you put UK.
Yeah.
Okay.
When do clocks go forward? 29th.
29th. Well, Annie agrees. She's just Googled it as well. So that's the week after Mothering Sunday then, because there's
Where
Mothering.
does it end? Oh, they go back on October.
Yeah. Because the 22nd would be Mother's Day then, wouldn't it? Okay, see you later, Lisa. Have a good day. Yeah, Lily's had one earlier. She did.
Where's that pen?
She did. Which one?
No. Well,
I don't know what
where's the pen that we got?
Which pen? Oh, the one for the. Should be there on the side. Pull the door to if you're going out, Bab. Oh, you got your phone in you. No, it's all right. You see your phone. See you coming back in. You taking that new pen to school?
Yeah.
Just got a new pen for school. Huh?
Oh, can you pass my highlighter, please? Oh, I got a letter.
What's it about?
Tests.
Oh, sorry. Highlighter's going flying. Whoop, the daisy, they're alive. Are you still gargling clove, Grant?
Dad! That's not clove.
Have you got really bad toothache now?
Do you think that's clove water? The cat was drinking it. Wait, is it harmful to animals?
What, clove water?
Yeah.
No. They wouldn't touch
They're
it,
the
they'd smell
two that
it.
run out.
Put them in the bin then. Yeah.
Mum.
Oh, look at Jessie give me my own diamond look. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I'll keep that. Have you taken some painkillers? Alright. His pain is in full swing. Bless his little heart. I said the pain is in full swing with him, isn't it? It really, really hurts.
Does it?
Like a bit, she says.
What hurts?
His trust. Looking forward to being out in the garden again. And me, Annie. Brandy. I haven't got no brandy.
Where's my pee?
Have you been on the brandy? Because that was brandy. Hey?
Where's my pee?
Should be on the bench in a bag. Or washed, dried and put back in the bag. What?
He thought it was nice to like go to the toilet and then walk out and me look behind and see him.
Okay. Is that one in yours in there?
No.
They've been washed. What's in there
Oh,
then?
I've got blue sticks in there.
Oh yeah, well it's not that bag then. There's another bag there.
Oh no.
No, not tonight. It is, well, for you, Numbum, it would be, but here it is 5 to 10 at night. So we're all right, we're safe here, but yeah, it could be a very interesting day for you if you get on the brandy now. Well, that's what they used to give you when we were babies, wasn't it? I remember my mum saying if the baby had teething troubles, the doctor used to give him a little bottle of brandy. Did you get a Annie as well? Do you remember that? Well, I don't remember it, but obviously I liked it. So you used to dip your dummy in the brandy that the doctor gave you, and that used to cure the toothache. I said to Mum, what? The doctor used to give you brandy. She said, only a little bottle of it. But yeah, they prescribe you brandy to put the baby's dummy in, And then you'd suck on the dummy that had brandy all over it. I said it probably didn't kill the toothache, it just made the baby pissed. Can you imagine if a doctor did that today, in today's society? So yeah, here's a bottle of brandy. Yeah, your tests.
Yeah.
Have you found them? Was
your iPhone did that then?
Was it up on the banister?
No, it was on the floor.
Cat pulled it down then because it wasn't.
150%. Look,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got the folding skills.
I know, right? I bet you're thinking, oh, you could do it for me, couldn't you?
Annie says, don't think our doctor did, but my mum used to rub it on my tooth or whiskey. No, I remember there used to be the village doctor. And I said to Mum, what, you had a doctor in the village? She said, yeah. Well, just the big house outside the village it was, up a lane. She said, yeah.
Well, where now live?
Yeah, they had their own doctor.
Who was the doctor then?
I don't know, I can't remember his name now. You're talking like...
What, by where the statue is?
No. I'll show you the house when we got next. But like 50 odd years ago, this would have been, Jess.
Really?
Yeah, and he was for our village, Lambadden and Dewey, I think, the 3 villages. They had their own doctor. That's baby one brand. Then and whiskey, yeah. Started young. God, they get shot now nowadays, don't they? What?
My jumper, but she's sat.
Oh, I think you better leave that till the morning.
Hang on, I'm just moving over there with you.
She said, I've just got all that nice and warm. Oh, doggy warm.
Can have a butt on it.
Well, as long as it's a clean butt, that's all that matters, isn't it?
Yeah, but it might not be a clean butt, that's the thing.
So what's everybody planned for this week? I'm going to be... Maybe, yeah, we'll do maybe do a bit of DPing together, won't we?
Yeah.
We've enjoyed it this week, haven't we? Spending a bit of time in the evenings.
Where did we go together? Hairdressers.
Hairdressers, yeah.
Yeah.
So I said it's nice for her to sit in here with me, and she do a bit and I do a bit. I want to do some more colouring.
Look how nice that is, Mum.
Yay. I've seen a few techniques that I want to have a go at that I've been watching. So I want to have a go at that and my colouring. I want to do a floss tube this week to show my progress on my floss tube, because I've made a bit of progress on my box. But I got some boy, did I get a bargain this week. Well, this week just gone from the charity shop. Annie, you would be dead bloody proud of me. I was thinking of you when I picked it up, so I'll show you that. I thought Annie is going to be, I can't say I like because I know what I bought from charity shop. Yeah, so I was dead chuffed with myself. Give myself a pat on the back. Just leave them there for now and I'll sort it out after. So I'm going to do that. Okay, Maxie, you're going as well. You're welcome, sweetie. Thanks ever so much for coming in. Annie, you're off as well. Go and get your nebs on and see you tomorrow night. Easy questions, please, though, Annie. Easy questions. Because I'm a thick of shit. You're going to be drawing. This is Gobby. Oh, that was funny, though. That was funny. Ryan just walked in the bathroom. Well, I would want to look at my boobs. Yeah, it probably would look a little bit on the odd side if you didn't know what you were doing, why you were doing what you were doing. It'd be like, really, Mum? What are you doing? We know you're crazy and you do some crazy things, but this, this, she's practicing. And then if she's got time, you're practicing some more, aren't you? How are you finding you're doing it on your iPad? You enjoying that as well? With your iPad pencil doodle penny thing. Hang on, Bab. Yeah. Do you want one? Yeah, take one up with you. No, she is practicing a lot. Fair play to her. She's working hard. Right, see you later. Pull the door too, Jess. For me, Bab.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Night. Jessie's gone up to bed. Yeah, now she knows how to practice doing her boobies. That'll be even more. I'm trying to get comfortable doing it on tablet. I would think it's like okay, Lindy. I quite like calling you Num Bum because every time I call you Num Bum, Jessie looks at me as if to say, "Why are you calling dear Num Bum?" She's gone now, so I can talk about her. Yeah, so I want to do that floss tube one. Show you what my bargain of the century. Very rare I get a bargain with anything. So I want to do that. But I want to do some more on my colouring. Practice some of that. Because I am absolutely loving my 120 set of Arteza pencils. I've got to admit, I'm really enjoying that. And I love the pencil cases. Oh my God, Mrs. Coffee, thank you so much for doing the pencil case. I mean, I've only got the alphabet one, but isn't it a game changer when you put them in that pencil case? So I need to get another one now. So I want the multicolored one, but that's out of stock. Keep saying out of stock. And I have looked on Amazon, like you said, and there's a few on there that I like. So I'm going to save up for them because it makes such a difference when they're in the pencil case and so easy to move, and you just flick it back and forth, and well, you're not lifting the trays out because you know when you try and grab the sides of them trays, I don't know if you find it difficult, but I would find it difficult to grab hold of it to pull them out. So yeah, since I put the 120 set in there, loving it, absolutely loving it. And I think I was going to put some sets of the 72 into the 3s in it, but I've decided now that I'm going to put my gel pens in there as well, because I tend to starting to use gel pens and white pens with my colours. So I'm thinking of that as well. So as Millie said, well, you don't have to put in anything in them at the moment, Mum, until you figure out what you want to do. But yeah, it is a game changer having that pencil case. And as I say, so easy to get them in and out the elastic. But I just want that multicolored one because I really like that multicolored one. So yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I might get my fine liners out because I said I haven't got them out for so long. Can't remember the last time I got them out to have a go. I found an old tin in the shed of some watercolor pencils that I must have bought. I think the W.H. Smith or something. Not an expensive brand, but I might have a go with the watercolor pencils in one of my pictures as well. I thought I might have a go in the Jade Summer book that Tree sent me, because there's not too much going on in that book. You know, some nice floral pictures. I wouldn't be overwhelmed with doing it in watercolor, so I might have a go at that as well this week. You know, how many hours in a day I think I've got, I don't know, but I want to do that because I do enjoy my colouring, I do enjoy my cross stitch and enjoy my diamond painting, but I want to be doing it all at the same time. And I want to practice my drawing from my Inkies book as well. So yeah. Just watching the news, they're talking about panic buying. The coronavirus is panic buying a thing in the UK. Yeah. Well, I would have said no, Lindy, but I went into Tesco's, which is our local sort of supermarket, yesterday, and me and Million are going like, well, bloody hell's happened? Half the shelves were empty, and I don't mean like just a 2 or 3 foot section. I mean like 10-foot sections in the supermarket were empty. And I did say to him, I said, so what bloody hell's happened here? He said, I don't know. He said, I don't know what's going on. So I don't know whether it was just they were waiting for a delivery to come in or whether people had been bulk buying. But, I mean, I don't think people would bulk buy so much here because at the moment people are just trying to survive the floods because it's flooding so bad. And a lot of people have lost most of their downstairs through the flooding. So I think that's... But like, I mean, I know the coronavirus is bad and it's scary, but I would add a look into how many people died from the flu. And if you looked into that, that is scary. That is really scary. It's like, oh my bloody God, as well. So, but we've had these things, like we had Ebola a few years ago. That was rife everywhere, wasn't it, when it came over? Some of us is panic buying. The store I work at has been steadily running out of hand sanitizer, Lysol, Clorox, and whatnot, and lots of people asking about masks. Are they, Kate? What part are you in then? If you don't mind me asking. Lindy says so much stuff comes from China and it isn't coming at the moment. Who knows when it will start again? People overact, but the media feeds it. The media do feed it because they want people to buy their product, their papers and things, or review it online or watch or whatever. But I mean, if you've brought your kids up and yourself up to be sensible and wash hands and things like that and cough into and sneeze into tissues and get rid of it, then, you know, they're going to be automatically doing that sort of thing anyway, aren't they? You know, so hi Mandy, how's you? Yeah, we're okay. We're all fighting fit at the moment anyway. I have had a bit of the nose sniffles today, but I think that's more allergies than anything today. But yeah, I think if you're sensible, you know, and got a good bottle of bleach, it does marvels. I mean, soap and water, we did, it was on Facebook, so I've seen somebody do a similar thing, but I can remember the local school doing it with bread, and you use, you pick up a piece of bread without washing your hands, was one. Then another one was you got a piece of bread and you rubbed it on top of a keyboard on a computer or something, whatever they use in school. And they put that in a sealed bag. Another one was you cleaned your hands with sanitizer and then that person got a piece of bread out. And then what was the other one? There was 4. One was sanitizer, soap and water, and somebody washed their hands with soap and water and got the piece of bread out, and that was put in the bag. Now you'd think the sanitized one would work the best, but it didn't. The one with the soap and water had no germs on the bread at all, no mold, no nothing. The sanitizer came in and had some on it, and then obviously just hands going in had some, but the keyboard was the worst out of all of them. But yeah, soap and water was the best. Have we got any more? No. Which I thought the sanitizer would be the one. Oh, you're in Florida, Kate. Nice. No, I don't think you need to worry at the moment. If you had like suppressed immune systems, or you were taking a drug, or you had an illness that suppressed your immune system, I could understand why to be worried and be extra careful. Okay, adult for a few. Oh gosh, Therese. Tell Teddy he's got to behave. He's got a package coming, hasn't he? With all those nice goodies, and you're not going to let him have the goodies if he doesn't be a good boy. Tell Teddy he's got some really nice goodies coming. Mind you, if it was my Jessie and I said that, I don't want them anyway. You could never threaten her with anything. You still can't now. She's always got an answer to everything. I don't care. Take my toys. I used to say, oh, I'll put them in a rubbish bag. She went and got the rubbish bag and started putting her own toys in the rubbish bag. I thought, well, that backfired. Naughty step. As I said to you before, that backfired because she put herself on the naughty step before you had a chance to. Yeah. I realise with Jessie, the one thing she doesn't like is if I don't talk to her. So that usually works. If I say, right, I'm not talking to you and I don't say anything, I just keep my mouth shut. Whatever she says, keep stum. And she sort of says, he said, I don't care. How does that not surprise me, Tree? Because that is exactly what Jessie would say. I don't care. Oh, shit. Oh, I hope I haven't broke that now. Oh, I haven't cracked it, have I? Oh, thought I'd cracked my pen then, it went flying. He said he don't care. Oh, bless him. Is he having a bad day, Therese, today? Bless his little cotton socks. Yeah, it's trouble when you're both parents, aren't you? It's hard then on you. Like me and Grant can play, one big, just do the one bad person. Thanks ever so much, Lindy, for coming in, because I do appreciate it, being it so early in the weekend morning. I hope your toothache is better. Have you got a dentist or anything that you can take for it? Or are you going to go off and get something today for it? Because as I say, there's nothing worse than toothache. It is a bumsy. So I hope you can get something for it to ease the pain. I mean, last night I gave Grant's got sulfadine. No. Sofadine, oh, I can't remember. They're strong painkillers. He took them and some clove stuff as well, and it did damp it down enough for him to go to sleep. You all right, pups? You okay? My little girl. Can I come say hello? Can I say hello, anybody? No? You're over there. You're a bit warm. Dog's walking around now, so I don't know if she wants to go out or she's warm or she's just finding somewhere else to lie down. Any baba girl? Yeah, I can't believe these drills are popping. Can you believe that? You can hear they click like you do push them down. You hear it? Did you hear the pop? Did you hear it? Did you? Yeah, so Josh is going in tomorrow to school. He doesn't have to, but he has started helping a lad that is in year, what year is Ryan? In year 9, so that'd be 14. Yeah, 14. Just turned 14 this month in year 9, helping with geography. So he goes and sits in the lesson and gives Ryan, because the school can't afford helpers, to help the kids that are struggling. So Josh has volunteered his free time to go in and help him, which I thought was rather nice. Like Josh says, because he's severely dyslexic himself, he knows how hard it was to try and do stuff when you weren't getting anybody to help you. And Josh is doing A-level geography. So he said, I can help him. So he's going to go in tomorrow, he said, and help him do that. So I thought it was rather nice. Is it squares or rounds, Mandy, that's popping? This is a round that's popping like mad. So I don't know whether everybody's, not everybody, but you know, loads of people are having the same problem. Different companies. Oh my gosh, I got dropsies. Pups, I got the dropsies. Got the dropsies bad, pups. So this is the first time I've had rounds, and this is the second one on the trot with popping drills. So I'm hoping the next one I do, there'll be no popping. No poppity pop pop or pingity pops or whatever you want to call it. Why did you do that? I just tipped the whole, near enough the whole bag out, and I only want these few here. Sometimes, Cal, I could slap your face. You're so thick. Why don't you just pour a few in at a time? Anybody else do that? You only want a few and you tip half the bag in. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, she says. Number 7. Some nice greens. That's a nice green, isn't it? Not a nice green. There is some really nice colours in this thing. It doesn't really show up on this, on the camera, on that webcam up there. Square, but I bought it a while ago, so I'm trying to slash my stash. I'm hoping to save to get some DAC. Maybe my boys will get me some for my big birthday. What are you going to be? What do you call your big birthday, Mandy? What number's the big? I said somebody the other day said to me, oh God, I'm going to reach big number this weekend. I got my birthday. And and one of the cats when this person said it. And she said, oh God, I'm going to, I'm really getting old. You know how old she was? Bloody 30. That was a big number. She said, oh my God, I'm getting old. She's going to hit a big number, she said, at the weekend. We said, oh, happy birthday, as you do, because you're all being friendly. So how old are you going to be? Thinking she's going to say like 50 odd or 60 or 70. Well, not 50 or 70 because she did look young. But we thought, oh, 40, maybe 50, because she did look older than what she was. So probably good job we didn't say, was it your 40th or your 50th, because she might have slapped us. But yeah, 30. But she thought that was old. No. Although you looked 40 odd. But no, 30 is not old. Not at all. I always took the whole bag because I want more drills. They seem to shake better with me that way. I know. Maybe that's why I do it subconsciously now. So you can do that, the old wiggle. Oh, 50. Welcome to the 50 club, love. Nothing wrong with the 50 club. Everything went south for me when I was 40, as they say, so 50 is fine. I don't mind the 50s now. Do you know what? I must admit, though, when I look back, I think I was more horrified when I hit 30 than when I hit 40 or 50. God knows why. So maybe with this girl saying, oh, she's going to be a big number at 30, maybe I thought the same way. Because I remember I didn't tell many people it was my 30th. I don't know whether, I don't know why. But I thought it was awful reaching 30. But when I reached 40, I didn't think so. And I wasn't really so bothered about reaching 50. But 60, I'm a little bit, oh, God, am I over the hill then at 60? And then I think, no, not nowadays society. I ran completely out of 2 colours doing on my current DP. Does that make you feel better about your pen drills? Oh, thanks, Marilyn. That's a shitter. Did you have any spares? It's not so bad now. I must admit, I'm not so bad now about running out of drills because I know where I've found a British site that you get them off and it doesn't cost a lot. Don't ask me what it is. Is it Smith Beads? I think it's Smith Beads, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me to that. But they're not much money. And I think now I know that I can get hold of drills. It's not so bad. But I remember when I first started and run out of drills. Oh, I was so upset. Because they say you contact and they say, oh, remember the first one? I think it was a green man that I was making for my husband for his Father's Day gift. And I'd run out about 3 or 4 different lots. And I can't, yes, we'll send them you. So I waited and waited and waited and they didn't come. And then I don't know whether it was Tracy from Tracy's Crafts and GP put me in touch with these company. And I ordered them from them and completed it. Thank God, because the drills never turned up. The company, I can't remember what company it was now, but they obviously never sent them. They just said that to keep me quiet. And I didn't know then about, oh no, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway, because I would have said yes to the delivery on AliExpress, you know, that button where you say you've got delivery, because I counted it all and all the bags were there. But it didn't say how much was in each bag, so you wouldn't know if you run out anyway, would you? So, no. What's the thing that they say you have to complete process or something? I don't know. Can I think straight, man? Can I think? I found a US seller for drills. Oh, so there's lots of, so have you ordered some more, Marilyn? Because it is a bummer, though, because you want to finish it, especially if you've just got a few and you can't finish it. Mind you, when I ran out of that Victoria Wood one, didn't I? The snowman, was it one? And the fair play to them, they sent the drills out very, very quickly. But I got to admit, I just chucked the canvas in a box in the corner that I keep the drills in. And I'm too frightened to get it out because I've got a feeling probably half the drills will fall off now because I folded it. Well, not folded it hard, but I did fold it. And I think somebody's chucked stuff on top of it. So, yeah. But I'm not too bothered if I finish it or not. But I'd like to, because I think I've started it. So I should finish it, really. Not yet. Waiting to see what else runs out from DP. Yeah, it's probably wise and then order it all together. Have you got much of the painting to finish off doing? Because if you run out of 2 colours and you haven't, when you're halfway through, that's a real shitter. Excuse my language. 1J. I must have missed. 1 star that I must have missed. Yeah, because you don't really want to run out your drills early on in your diamond painting, do you? About 2/3 complete. So that's quite early on, really, isn't it? To be running out. You sort of expect to run out maybe at a push near the end. You could sort of understand a bit more then, but I'll still not be bloody happy about it. Oh, where did I put that J then? Down. Put it in the wrong one. Star. There's a star there, number 19. I want 119. Hang on, pups. Hang on, pups. Can you hear the pups crying at the door to go out to her dada? Want to go to daddy? Want to go to dada? Hang on, guys. Just got to let the dog out of the kitchen. Oh, the old bones, pup. Did you hear the old bones? Then do you want to go to daddy? Come on, then. He's in the front room. Go to dada. Yeah, wants to go and check on her dada. She's a dada's girl. Oh no, she just wants to bark at him. She just wants to bark at him, bless her. I don't know whether she wants to go out wee-wees. At least it's not raining, it's only windy at the moment. Yesterday was a weird day. We had a bit of sunshine, loads of rain, loads of wind, and we sleet. Then we had hailstones, then we had snow. Then it went back to rain and wind. And then just wind then at the end of the night. Come on, pretty cat. Let's fold some of this back a bit now. Oh, I've got a wobbly leg there. Where'd it go? Can't find the other end of the doodah. Oh. Found it. There you are. That's the noise you like to hear, is it? When it catches. Sorry, I was just listening out for the dog at Grant's. How old is it? And they'd be on the next series now. So I'm a bit bummed out because I'm missing them. So, and we can't get them on on channel because on the History Channel on its own. You can if you live in America, apparently, it says, but not if you live in the UK. Because I thought I'll just pay to watch them because it was getting really good. And I'm really interested in that sort of stuff from, you know, from years ago and what happened. And the Civic Gold one's really intriguing. I mean, there's a channel called Blaze, but they're like, don't know, they've just started the first series of the Civil Gold one. So God knows when they'll be up to date to where I've watched it to. They did do the final season of Oak Island last week, but it could be another sort of 6 months to a year before they'll have the next series on. So I don't know. But I do like them. I like documentaries, and I like true documentaries, you know, saying about things that have happened years ago and trying to discover how it happened and how they go back in history, where they find the information out, how they find the information out. You know, intrigues me. Even the girls love stuff like that. Like Millie is absolutely fascinated by, well, first of all, I got her into Civic Gold, the Civil Gold that went missing, because she said she didn't want to really watch Oak Island because I think I was on series 5 at the time, just going into series 6. So she didn't want to watch that. So she watched that one, the Civic Gold. Right. You're doing some more. And then she decided to watch Oak Island and really liked Oak Island. And of course now we got rid of Sky, so we can't watch it. So she's really bummed out now because she can't watch them. Does anybody else like documentaries? You know, true life documentaries like that. I've been watching a bit. Grant watches the paranormal one. I think it's called Paranormal or something. And they were showing pictures of this triangle thing outside the Pentagon. Well, it was floating above. It's like a triangle type craft. Was it last year? I can't remember if it was 2018 or last year. But it was filmed somebody driving at night, and you can see this like triangle shaped object up above the Pentagon, and it was very slowly turning, so you could see like dark side. And you think, oh, it's just a reflection, but then he opens the window on the other side of the car. So it's first of all to the front windscreen, then it was on the side of the car, and then they turned in a different direction, and they could film it. But then other people came forward with footage of this triangular object hovering above the Pentagon. I was like, that's a bit spooky. That's a bit spooky. Okay, sweetie, no worries. Thank you ever so much for coming, Marilyn. I do appreciate it, sweetie. You take care and have a good week if I don't speak to you before. But you can actually see this triangular shaped object, and it must have been huge because it looked big in the picture, and you could see it slightly, it was slowly rotating. So you'd see one side, and well, you see two sides, and then it turn, and you see the third side coming in and one side going out. And but then I was tired and we went to break, and I thought I'll go up and put my pajamas on, clean my teeth and watch the rest of it. But what did I do? Get into bed and went to sleep. And I thought, oh bugger. So I don't know what happened on that one, folks. So yeah, but like Grant said after, when I was talking to him about it, and he said, look, he said, if they're intelligent enough to have created a craft that can hover and go in and out of space and can't undetected and not be detected on our radar, blah blah blah, he said they obviously can penetrate walls or see through or whatever. He said they're far more advanced than us. He said they're probably just checking up to see how advanced we're getting. He said, and once they've got that information, they bugger off again. I suppose he is right, isn't he? Like he said, if they can fly spaceships or whatever in and out without being undetected, if they wanted to harm us, they would have done it by now. But I do think it's a waste of space if there's nothing out there. Because our universe in its own right is massive. And then you think of all the other universes that are out there. You know, surely there must be something else out in the world. Maybe an alternative planet to Britain, to Earth. Could you imagine it? Be another cow on another planet. Oh my bloody God. One in the universe is enough, as they say. Is it alternative universes? Universe? Ooh. You know, what's the word? Alternative universe? No, not universe. Universes. Yeah. Alternative universes. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to say universities, and I think it's not universities. Why do you want to say universities? Because it's not that. But yeah, so I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I do enjoy that. But I do like Oak Island, and I do like Civic Gold. There was another one that was coming. I can't remember what that was. And I thought I'd like to watch that, but I never did. I did quite like Homestead as well, where them Rainies came in and they made the homesteads work for people. You know, had to help them get on their feet and start off and, you know, get running water to their cabins and stuff like that. That was quite interesting. So I saw the first half, was it first 6 or 7 in the first series of that? And of course then we come off, so I haven't seen any more of that. Because I used to watch them in the night. When I couldn't sleep, I could come down and watch them. Or if I was having a really painful day where I weren't capable of doing much, I'd get on the settee with the dog and we put some of those on. And we've got pups. But I do like it. So am I the only one that watches documentaries then? Nobody else? Am I the only boring person? That's about the only telly I do watch though. And as I say, and since we got rid of Sky, I haven't really watched much. Unless it's in the middle of the night. So I am fascinated by our history of the world. Hi Kim, how are you, sweetie? I'm just saying about what I watch on when I do. Well, when I did. I don't watch it anymore. I used to watch some of the crafting channels as well, but I found they do the same thing over and over and over again, aren't they? So they went out the window. So at least with YouTube, it's different people watching different things, isn't it? You know, you've all got different personalities and different ways of presenting things and talking about things and different tastes of things. And I find that quite interesting as well. So I like, you know, everybody does an unboxing different, don't they? No two people do the same type of, you know, way of unboxing or describing something, or, you know. And I quite like that. Or when they're doing their floss tube, or as Becky says, stitchy time that she does. Everyone is different. You know, got different likes and dislikes, and which is nice. Well, where did I put that bag again? Teddy has a remote most of the time. Oh, bless him. My husband is a retired military pilot. He had a bright object fly up to him and then under his plane, then was gone. He said they were all afraid and swear it was a UFO. Well, as I say, it's going to be a waste of space if there's nothing out there. Total waste of space. No, Mrs. Coffee doesn't watch TV either. As I say, I watch some in the night, but in the evening I tend to be in the kitchen, catching up on a bit of YouTube or doing stuff with the kids. Because if Jessie's in with me, she has her YouTube, she watches some shows, so I let her have that on, and then she'll chat away to me in between, which is quite nice. But because kids, they only chat when they want to, don't they? Not when you want to, unfortunately. You know, sometimes I'll say, what did you do today in school? You know, any good point? I always ask them what was a good point and what was a bad point of their day. So if they want to, and I've always done that since they first went to school. So they get that off their chest. And then I say, anything else you want to tell me? No, that's it. I say, okay, fair enough. Did you sure? Yeah. But then now, since I've been doing the last year, doing diamond paintings with them or colouring with them, or now Millie with cross stitching, we'll sit now, and it's surprising how much stuff they tell you then. You know, just chitty chatting back and forth, and more, they come out with more, which is nice. But I quite like, because Jessie hasn't done a diamond painting with me for a long time, but she really wanted to do one last week. Didn't she, on the live, but I couldn't get to the drills. So I said I'll sort it out, choose which one she wanted, and I sort it out. But she really wanted to do the cherry tree. And it is a gorgeous one. Beautiful colours. Oh, there's one there. So, but it's been nice having her this week, chatting away while we both diamond paint. Well, she had to kit up first. That took her 2 nights to kit up. And she's always taking forever. I said, it doesn't matter how long it takes. I said, but you're doing it, and you're doing a grand job. So she's got her set up the same way as me. She's got one of these little trays, and then all the little baggies. She's her mama's daughter. So she's got little cards. Well, I haven't got any cards because these ones are already bagged up. But Jessie's, she's done this. She's put little cards, and she's wrote her DMC number on and wrote what symbol it is. And she's done that on every one. She said, oh, she's easy now. I don't watch TV. Try to stay away from news. I'm too sensitive to everyone. Yeah, I don't tend to watch news. I see the headlines on my phone, and that's it. Anything else? Grant watches it, so I tell him he'll fill me in. Or if I see something that catches my eye and I want to know, I'll have a quick scan of what's going on in the world. But I said to Grant, I don't need to know ins and outs of the duck's arse. I just need the basic rundown. What it is, what's happening, is it going to affect us? If it is, how's it going to affect us? What can we do about it? And that's about it. But no, you can get overwhelmed if you watch too much news. I used to watch it all the time when we were first married. And I got so depressed because that's doom and the gloom that you'd be watching all the time. So I try not to dwell on it, just see it, register what's going on in the world, and then move on. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know, but that's how I cope with it. So, oh, thanks, Trace. You good, Kim, good, glad, okay. Well, I've got my mouth then. All my words mixed up. Excuse me again. Let me get that one out because there's one missing there. And it'll buggeroo me, it will. It'll buggeroo me. I just thought Josh was still out, isn't he? I just thought my son's still out in the car. I hate it in being out, in being driving, because I don't know where he's going, what he's doing. Is he okay? Oh, there's another one there. Do you know, I'd forgotten about him being out. It's not awful. It just hit me now that he's still out this time of the night. Because what is the time now? We're coming up for 11:15. And I know he's 18 and he, you know, he's a lad. But I'm his mum, he's in a car. I say to him, don't drive too fast. And you know, he had that bump last week, didn't he? And I'm like, so that's made me even worse now. He says, oh, I'm careful. And I don't want to say to him, yeah, you were careful last week and you bumped the bloody car. But that's what I want to really say. I don't want you to go out in the car anymore. You're grounded. You're 18 and you're grounded. But I know it's not realistic. Like, when they're little, you think, oh, God, what's it going to be like when they're older? You know, you won't have so much to worry about, but it's a different kind of bloody worry. And I can remember some friends saying that. They've got older kids. Now I know what they mean. You know, I can't control where he's gone or how far he's gone. There's other people on the road that are they going to be sensible driving? Are you going to come across somebody that isn't sensible driving? And I want to text him, then I thought I better not text him because he might take his eyes off the road to look at the phone. It's hard, isn't it? What do you do? I just trust him, I suppose. But I don't rest. I've always got like this little knot in my stomach until he comes home. As soon as I hear him park up and he's okay, there's been no issues, as they say, I go, yeah. They are a worry. If you say anything, I get, well, I'm an adult now, I'm 18, I do what I want. And I get in a fret and say, no, you can't, you're under my roof, you do what I say. I won't be under your roof much longer if I have my way. Well, until you do as you do. I think, oh God, I sound like my mum and dad. But now when you're a parent to that child at the same age, you understand where your parents were coming from. And I said to them, you know, a few years back, I said, oh, I'm ever so sorry. I said, and they said, what the hell for? And I said, oh my God, I've never understood why you used to want to know where we're going, who we're going with, how we're getting there, what time we're getting back. You know, and when I used to take the car, I used to want to know the same. And I used to say, oh, for God's sake, just going out. Yes, but where? Does it matter? And now I realise that, yes, it does matter. You want to know that your kids are safe and okay. But we just thought they were being nosy. for the sake of it. And how things take a turn when you have kids of your own. Are you still working in the background there, Glitter Angel? Thank you ever so much for still sticking around me. Or sticking by me, what's the saying? Sticking by me, sticking around me. Should I text him or should I not text him? I don't know. What's the best thing do you think to do? Last night I better on me and I texted him, and as I texted him, he pulled in the drive. What you text me for, Mum? I said, well, I didn't know that at the time. So, what do you think? What time do you think a child of 18 should be home? I say happy state. Because legally they are an adult. So, I don't know. I did say to him, before he went out, I said, don't come home too late. What do they class as too late, isn't it? I'm just mum nagging, I suppose, to them, aren't they? Naggedy nag nag mother. Grant says I'm a nag. And I'm saying to him about taking tablets, or has he taken his tablets? You know, I've always checked to see things are done, and you've got things that you need, and you've taken the things you've got to take, and whatever. That's a hard one to answer. It is, isn't it, Trace? It's hard. I don't think I'll have the same issues with the girls. I think girls are a bit more considerate than boys. Or maybe it's just my boy. So I didn't have any brothers or anything growing up, so I don't really know. And I asked Grant, and he said he didn't have any relationship with his mum and dad at all anyway, so he can't really answer that one. Put a couple in there. So, I don't know. I think I might just being a worry monger. Should I just be a hard-faced mum and not worry at all? I remember my mum saying she always used to sleep with one ear open. What the hell does she mean? You're either asleep or you're awake, but I know what she means now. Because you sleep with one ear open, and any noise, you're there, what's that, are they home? And then once they're through the door and they're safe, you go and straight into a deep sleep then. Bomb could go off and you probably wouldn't hear it. No, you would. I think as a mum, you always got one ear open for your kids in the night, haven't you? If they need you. Grant would sleep through a bomb. Once he's asleep, that's it. There's no waking him up. It's our job as mums to worry, but that worry is it's going to change anything we do. I know. See, it's playing on my mind now because I've thought about it. And because I said to him not to be late. I know what he'll say. He'll come home and I'll say, oh, you're late. No. It's early. You just get the grunt, don't you? Well, I do. The dogs come back in on the camel saddle. Come to join their mommy. This is a nice colour. You can't really see, can you? Like a baby pink. Very nice. Very nice. Have a slice. I'm thinking I've got to go into town tomorrow. I'll drop the girls off at school. And I'm sure there's something I'm supposed to do in the morning in town, but I can't think what it is. I've got to go do a bit of food shopping because I haven't done it this weekend. And I've got to work out a menu for the week to see what food I need to get. I haven't done that either. So I might just wing it. Go around the supermarket and think, oh yeah, that'll do for Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, whatever. Hate thinking of different things. Oh. But I do like it when I have done a food planner because then you haven't got to think about it then for the rest of the week. It's all planned out. I might just get something for tea tomorrow and get the girls to do out a meal plan and then get it Tuesday. That might be an idea, isn't it? Next time you'll have to say a time and not the word late. Yeah, I think I will, Trace, and say be home by. Because I think this time's late enough. Especially when he's got to go to school tomorrow. I know he's going in because he wants to go in and help Ryan. Mind you, last week he didn't go in to help Ryan because he was too tired. He didn't want to get up. But I said to him, you can't tell Ryan that you're coming in and then you don't turn up. He said, oh, I didn't tell him. I said, I told him I probably wouldn't be in on Monday because I'd have a busy weekend. He went to Bristol with his mates. I said, oh, well, did you? He said, you can ask him. I said, okay. Right, my lovelies, I suppose I better think about wrapping it up, haven't I? Nearly 11 o'clock. And let you lovely people go and carry on with your day. And I'll have to go and check on the two girls, see if they're all right, snuggledy-buggledy down in bed. Get Mr. W, make sure he's got dosed up on painkillers before he goes to sleep. Put the dog out for a wee. If Joshua's not home, I might text him. Say, where bloody hell are you, boy? You should be home with your mama. So your mama knows you're safe. And then tomorrow, as I say, yeah, I think tomorrow I'll just get what I need shopping for tomorrow. Then come home from school and shopping, do the jobs I've got to do, and then maybe craft. What do you think? Shall I colour? Shall I cross-stitch? Shall I down paint? The decisions are all mine. Or I might do all three. I might film my floss tube tomorrow. Because I'm dying to show you all my bargain. You'll probably all look at it and go, oh my God, Caroline. But I love a good bargain. Especially in the charity shop. God, years ago, you'd be like disgrace, wouldn't it, when you were a youngster, buying something from a charity shop. We all did it, but you didn't tell anybody you did it. Now, I'm like, shout it from the rooftop, guess how much I paid for this? I only paid £2. I get so excited when I get a bargain. And this was a bargain. Well, I think it was a bargain. And then I can show the ones that haven't seen my video of what Trees and Teddy sent me. See my Q-snap because it's the best thing since sliced bread. I love it. I love this Q-snap thing. Bloody brilliant it is. So much more comfortable than the hoop. The hoop's okay, like, but Q-snap is really nice. Really nice. And the guard that goes on it, lovely. And you've got to love a sugar skull pattern. So that was fantastic. So thank you, Trees and Teddy, for that, because it's bloody gorgeous. So I got mine on that frame first before Millie Moo could get it. She did say, I'm fine with my hoop. I said, good, because you're not having it. It's mine. I dibsy it first. So I'll show you all that. I haven't seen that. Well, and with it, my Foxy on there, because my Foxy looks good. Oh, thanks, Trees. So right, you lot. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming to my live on a Sunday. You know it makes my week. Starts my week off on the right foot and ends my week off on the right foot. So it's fab. So look after yourselves. Take care, as I said. Anything I wouldn't do. Or if you do, have fun with it. As hubby says. I'm going to go and check on the girls. Clean my teeth because I've already got my Jimmy Jams on. Wash my face again. Leave this out because I might do some more on it. I'm going to put that over there because my cat is going to have it sitting on this. And you have thinking cat hair stuck to it. So good night, everybody. Take care. Look after yourselves. And I'll speak soon. And I love each and every one of you. Bye for now. You can find the off switch.